It's the second annual KMAland All-Star Volleyball Series on KMA-FM 99.1 Clarinda, Shenandoah. This event this afternoon brought to you by Peru State College in Peru, Nebraska. Now to Glenwood High School. With all the coverage today, here's Derek Martin.
Don, thank you, and welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, here to Glenwood High School. This is Derek Martin for the second annual KMAland All-Star Volleyball Series. Now, old Mother Nature tried to pull a fast one on us here the last couple of weeks, but we said no more of this. And thanks to all of the terrific people that were able to plow the roads and make it possible for many people to get here, we did we lost about 12 players for one reason or another, but we're happy to have about 47 female volleyball senior standouts from this past year. And our coaches, Coach Bonnie Clinch, Jody Druvengay, Rachel Eichenberry, Angie Montgomery, Mallory Peterson, Lindsay Wetzel, and many of their assistant coaches. We're excited to introduce you to their teams here a little bit later on. But first, I got to introduce you to one of the voices of volleyball, the guy that taught me everything I know about volleyball. Steve Irvin is here with us, providing a little color analysis tonight. Steve, thanks a lot for being here.
Oh, thanks a lot, Derek. It's a lot of fun to be here.
Now, last week we had a blizzard warning, which kept us from having this, so we moved it to this week, and winter storm warning came out. We said, we can handle a winter storm warning, but blizzard warning probably not.
Right. Yeah. It's been really, really hard to have it last week, and of course, number one thing you want to do is have safety be the top priority, and so it was a wise decision. But I'm just happy that for these kids that they can participate in this, because this is a lot of fun. It's a celebration of the sport.
Yeah.
And they enjoy seeing each other, playing against each other. So it's a lot of fun.
We will have two pools here today, Pool A and Pool B. And Coach Jody Druvengay, Lindsay Wetzel's team, and Angie Montgomery's teams are in Pool A. Rachel Eichenberry, Bonnie Clinch, and Mallory Peterson will be the coaches for the Pool B. It's going to be one set to 25 for each of the matches. And then the winning and runner-up team of each pool will move to the semifinals. They'll play the semifinals, then they'll play the championship, and the third-place teams from each pool will also play in a consolation matchup. So one set to 25. You got to be on your game right away, Coach Irvin.
Absolutely. I mean, it goes fast anyway if you do like a 2 out of 3 format. So this is a 1 out of 1 format, so you got to be right with it.
We saw last year Coach Eichenberry's team actually lost the first match of the entire tournament, and then they didn't lose the rest of the way. Coach Eichenberry is back. That is one of the rules I made. I said, if you're going to coach, and if you win, we need you to come back and defend that very large trophy, which she has had stored at her house for the last year. We've engraved her name as the first winner, and now she will look to do so here again today. We also want to thank all of the officials for being here, fantastic officials from this area that we always see at the state tournament. Sean Peterson, who was very instrumental in that and getting all of these people here. Jenny Wick is another one from Underwood. Jennifer Lewis from Glenwood. Mark Royer from Council Bluffs. Bill Kudrin from Emerson. Stuart Dusenberry from Atlantic. Jim Doyle is from Strand. And then also Tracy Williams from the Tabor area as well. We're very happy to have all of those fantastic officials here. Many of them, as I said, we see in Cedar Rapids at the state volleyball tournament. We also are very happy that we're able to be here in Glenwood once again. Jeff Beeson is the man that has made this happen, put everything together for us, and he is talking right now with Brent Barnett. Brent, what's Jeff got to say today?
Well, Jeff, I got to ask you, do you keep ordering the snow or something? Because this is 2 consecutive weekends.
Right, 2 consecutive weekends. Last weekend was not very good, so at least the snow's hopefully out of here and the roads are clear and we can get some people in here and we can play some volleyball.
Well, let's just give us a little preview here. You've seen a lot of these teams coming in, being an AD here for Glenwood. This is some high-level talent on display here today.
Absolutely. I think we got 6 teams, anywhere from 6 to 9 kids on each team. And, if you watch the state tournament or you follow volleyball at all, Southwest Iowa's got a really good group of girls and a lot of good teams, and they're going to be on display today. And this is a great thing that KMA does for all these girls to have one last chance to play not only volleyball, but to play with some people they're not used to. And it's great for their fans to be able to come out and watch some quality volleyball today.
Well, we're happy to put it on, and we have to thank you for allowing us to be here. 2 straight weekends now that you guys have gotten the courts ready. Who's been helping you, and maybe fill us in on what all type of work had to go on to get the gyms ready and the parking lots and stuff?
Right. Well, our maintenance crew does a great job with all the snow removal. Our volleyball coaches and staff take care of all our gyms and setting everything up, and I just try and organize and maybe tell some people maybe what to do, and be here today to help out. But really, it's we're fortunate to be able to host and have the facilities to be able to do it, and we're excited about today to watch some quality volleyball with a lot of great kids.
Next year, if we get some snow, we'll get the wrestling team in here and make them start scooting the parking lot. All right.
There you go. Sounds good. Coach Ashley would love to help out there for sure.
Very good. Hey, Jeff, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
That's Brent Barnett. Brent, thanks a lot. And Jeff, we appreciate you for opening the doors here and getting everything ready. A lot of work goes into getting these tournaments ready to go. The nets and the lines and other workers, and we appreciate everybody that's been doing that. We also appreciate Rachel Eikenberry returning to the fold. The Tri-Center head coach is with us. She has her team from 9 down to 6, but she said, I want my 6. I like my 6. And she might also see her son play a little bit today, too. Trevor Mater is with the defending champion.
Yeah, Derek, caught up down here with your defending champion of this KMAland All-Star Volleyball Series, Coach Rachel Eikenberry. Coach, I'm sure since you took the crown last year, you've been strategizing and ready to go and defend that crown this year, right?
Well, absolutely. It was a work in progress. Today we have 6 players off our roster of 9 we recruited, and we are ready to play defense and defend the crown.
Tell me about your team today. What's going to be the difference maker, and if you guys do repeat, what's going to be the reason why?
Well, it all centers around Taylor Wiedemeyer. She's a quarterback of our team. She's going to mix the ball around, and we've got some players on the outside. We've got Mariah is going to do well, and Paige are on the outside. Kate and Brittany are going to be in the middle, and I want you to keep an eye on Jessica Voss from Trainer. She has not played in the front row since she's been in middle school. She's going to be going through the front row, and she's going to get some kills today for the first time ever.
It's been about a month since volleyball season ended. What does it mean to get one more match in the volleyball season in the books?
Oh, it's fun. You can't put a price on this. We didn't care how much snow there was. A lot of people will probably question, should we have done this? But you ask my team. We're so glad we're here. And if you look on the sidelines, I got my son, Paul Eikenberry. He's a senior. And to my side is Brian Wiedemeyer coaching with me. And we get to coach our own kids. So we're excited to play volleyball in Southwest Iowa. And we thank KMA for setting this up for us because we love volleyball.
And with only 6 players, any chance maybe Paul sees some court time today?
I did ask the coaches. It is a possibility. If anybody gets hurt, Paul can play front row, but he can't hit the ball. He can only tip.
All right, that's Tri-Center head coach Rachel Eikenberry. Going to try to go for 2 in a row here at the All-Star Volleyball Series,
Hey,
Derek.
Trevor, one more question. We have that very tall trophy. Where was that for the last year? I want to know.
Coach, Derek wants to know, where was that trophy for the last year? Did you keep it stored in the garage, or where was it?
That trophy was in our extra bedroom in the basement all year, so we had to dust it off a little bit to bring it back. But we want to take it back to the basement. It looked really well there.
There you go, Derek.
All right, thanks a lot, Trevor. Appreciate that. So we're going to be hearing from all of these fantastic coaches throughout as we're going to get into their huddles during timeouts, which is what we did last year. Hopefully they're ready. I forgot to tell them about that, and actually I didn't forget because I like to surprise them, which was what we were able to do last year. Again, this is the KMAland All-Star Volleyball Series brought to you by Peru State College, 2nd annual here in Glenwood. The reason we come to Glenwood, well, it's kind of centrally located, and number 2, they have all the bells and whistles here. Brian, why don't you step over here real quick, and kind of explain just into my microphone why it is that Glenwood is such a great spot for this.
Well, they have all of the internets.
Yeah.
They've got multiple internet hookups for us, which helps a lot. They've also got a nice little perch for us up here above the court, so that helps us, and we can spread out and kind of do whatever we need to do. We've wired this thing up with more bells and whistles than I ever imagined. So, they do a nice job. Jeff Beeson kind of lets us have free reign of the gym and do whatever we want.
Brian Matheny, I was also wanting to say thank you for getting all these bells and whistles together. He's got so many cords that I didn't even help him pack a single one of them, by the way. We are looking forward to this. I know, again, not really the greatest night or greatest weekend, but heck, it's better than last weekend. And man, we're looking forward to honoring so many great volleyball players, not only those that are playing, but many that receive awards in our KMAland Conference Awards. We'll also be honoring our overall winning award winners from the area as well. And of course, at the end, we'll have an all-tournament team, an MVP, and the big trophy will be raised by one of the 6 coaches. We're going to meet the teams here in just a little bit. We'll take a break here on KMA-FM 99.1 Clarinda Shenandoah, also online at KMAland.com, and I understand also live on Facebook. Stay tuned. We're back in a minute.
Mom, I got the job. I got got the job.
That's fantastic. Is it more money?
It's a lot more money.
Oh, you deserve it for working so hard at the community college.
I'm not done yet. I'm going to get my bachelor's degree.
Wow, where?
Peru State College. They offer degrees completely online. They didn't hassle me about what courses transferred, and they offer in-state tuition to everyone.
Do you think I could go too?
Of course. Just visit Peru State College at peru.edu.
Barrett Auto Center. Sure, they hope you'll consider them your automotive resource when it comes time to buy your next vehicle, but maybe you've just purchased one or are not quite ready for the investment. And Barrett Auto Center says that's okay. Your business is still important. You can still rely on them for all your service, warranty work, tire purchases, maintenance, and more. Barrett Auto Center and BarrettAutoCenter.com is still your resource for any make and model from any dealer. Give them the chance to make sure you come back to Barrett's.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is love for the game.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship, and most of those are worth far less than the cost of tuition. So, why do they play?
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is friendship.
A sense of purpose, love for the game, to help others, friendship. There are lots of great reasons to play high school sports and to participate in other high school activities like cheerleading, debate, and music. Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the Iowa High School Athletic Association.
A powerful threat calls for a greater response.
When there's a battle, bring strength.
When there's a problem, seek answers.
When there is doubt, give hope.
Not tomorrow.
Not in a few years. But right now.
Some battles must be faced together. Cancer fighters stand up to cancer every day. And you can be part of this battle too.
Visit standuptocancer.org/American Airlines to learn more.
Together, we can save lives.
Welcome back here on KMA FM, Clarinda, Shenandoah. Derek Martin alongside with Steve Irvin. We've got Brent Barnett, Trevor Mader here, and Ryan Matheny, our production engineer, superstar, and a whole lot of great volleyball players, and we're going to go ahead and meet them. Okay, it's time to announce some the lineups and introduce you to these 6 teams. Appreciate everybody that braved the weather. Obviously, it was not perfect, but it was a heck of a lot better than last week, I think. So appreciate everybody for coming out. We're going to go ahead and start over on, it's going to be court number 2 over here on the far side. I've got these coaches listed in alphabetical order, and I'm not going to change that for anything. Let's go to Coach Bonnie Clinch's team, first of all, from Council Bluffs Thomas Jefferson. Bonnie Clinch is the head coach of that team. Where is she? We've lost her. But we do know that she does have a special assistant here with her this evening, and Angie Lance from St. Albert. All right, let's go ahead and meet the teams here. And first of all, these are in alphabetical order as well. So, girls, could you line up in alphabetical? No, I'm just kidding. We'll start off with Lexi Bernison from Essex. Also, Kate Carlson from Red Oak. From East Mills, Cassidy Cron. From Tri-Center, Olivia Mason. And also from Tri-Center, Emma McDonald. From Fremont Mills, Sophie Phillips. From Underwood, Ashley Van Fossen. From Harlan, Carol Weiss. And from St. Albert, Bailey White. And also want to mention Audubon's Keaton Wessel, a member of this team, but unable to make it with the weather. So we want to at least note that she was planning on being here. All right, we're going to move over to court number 1 and introduce you to our next team. They're small but mighty. The head coach is Stanton's Jody Drubengay, and she is assisted by Lacey Stevens and Don Weiss, both from Stanton. All right, a couple of girls, first of all, that were unable to make it as, Carroll County, that area kind of got hit pretty well. Gabrielle Cadwell from KMAland, Emily Danner from Arweva, not here, and also Gianna Canuven from Audubon, and Sydney Huseman of Trainer, also members of the team, just unable to be here. So they've got 6, and that's all you need. But Southwest Valley's Lexi Hare is here. Also from Mount Air, Kirsten Klomhaus. From Diagonal, Emily Newton. From East Union, Mackenzie Pryor. From Creston, Brianna Ross. And from Bedford, McKenna Russell. I think all of those girls are from Taylor or Union County, every one of them, right? Okay, let's go on to the next team, the defending champion of the KMAland All-Star Volleyball Series. She had the trophy, I think she said it was right in her kitchen all year. No, it was down in the basement. But it's Rachel Eikenberry's team from Tri-Center. And she is assisted today by Brian Wiedemeyer, who's been a pretty good coach in his career. A few girls unable to make it for this team, which had put them down to 6 as well. Shenandoah's Keely Anderson, trainers Kayla Chapman and Sadie Thompson from IKM Manning. All right, let's meet the 6 girls that are here. From Griswold, Brittany Beebe. From Glenwood, Paige Hayes. From Shenandoah, Mariah Munsinger. From Trainer, Jessica Voss. From Clarinda, Taylor Wiedemeyer. And from AHSTW, Kate Weiss. And I also understand there is a chance that we will see the great skills of Mr. Paul Eikenberry here tonight. All right. We'll move on to court number 1. Again, we're just going back and forth. Angie I'm sorry. I need to do a better job there. From Red Oak, Angie Montgomery. Sorry about that. And actually, she is on court, too. So we're going to go ahead and meet the girls. Well, first of all, one girl unable to make it from Denison Sleswig, Alex Moore. Girls that are here tonight for Coach Montgomery's team. From Stanton, Shelby Brockshus. From Creston, Taylor Buxton. From Sydney, Jaden Daffer. From Harlan, Olivia Peterson. From right here in Glenwood, Brielle Smith. Also missing from trainer Connor Sudman, apologize for that. And then also from Glenwood, Brooklyn Taylor. From Southwest Valley, Haley Thomas. And from East Mills, Madison Williams. That's Coach Angie Montgomery's team. And sorry, I apologize. Her assistant coach, also from Red Oak, Dana Ramirez. I botched that whole team. All right, let's go ahead and go back to, or let's stay on this court and go to our next team, which will be coached by Mallory Peterson from Creston. Oh, you guys are on the wrong court. All right, missing tonight from this team, Shenandoah's Logan Hughes, and from Coon Rapids Baird, Caitlin Winnett. All right, so this team from Logan Magnolia, Alexis Christians. From Cam, Madison Getler. From St. Albert, Alicia Johnson. From South Page, Catherine Neihart. From Thomas Jefferson, Victoria Stanfield. From Missouri Valley, Faith Staska. From St. Albert, Maggie Wettengel. And a special introduction for this one. She has braved it all, not only the storms, but also a very serious injury. From Stanton, Savannah Moffitt. And our final team here today is over on Court 1 as well, and will be coached by Lindsay Wetzel from Southwest Valley. And she's assisted by Lisa Vanderhoof from Southwest Valley, right? I always get her and her sister messed up. Okay, and only one missing for Coach Wetzel's team, Emma Hanisch from Glidden Ralston. Her team that will be playing here this afternoon from Missouri Valley, Carter Crispin. From Tri-Center, Lily Dare. Also from Missouri Valley, Jordan Gilpin. From Creston, Megan Haley. From Tri-Center, Brooklyn Hunt. From Murray, Brianna Klein. From Sydney, Cameron McClintock. From Lennox, Brooke Miller. And from Cam, Shelby Stevenson. Let's give a big round of applause for all the teams and coaches. But now we have to introduce you to the real stars of the show tonight, the officials. And it's amazing how many of these officials from this area you will see officiating or have seen officiating for many years at the state volleyball tournament. That means we are just loaded with great officials, and special thanks, first of all, to man over here on court number 2 that helped me. Well, he put it all together, really, in terms of getting the officials. From Atlantic, Sean Peterson. Thank you, Sean. Also, we're going to go back and forth. Well, let's just start over here on this court, too. Next to Sean, to his left, from Underwood, Jenny Wick. Are you not from Underwood? No? Oh, she is. Okay. Also, from Council Bluffs, Mark Royer. From Atlantic, Stuart Dusenberry. Special announcement for him. All right, over to court number 1. We appreciate everybody there for being here. First of all, starting on the left side is Cindy Williams from Tabor. Are you from Tabor, Cindy? Okay, from Tabor. From beautiful Emerson, Phil Kudrin. From even more beautifuler Strand, Jim Doyle. And from right here in Glenwood, Jennifer Lewis. Those are our officials today. And also want to say thank you to all of the Glenwood administration, the volleyball coach, Chelsea Hurt, for getting everything together, and many of her players for helping her as well. And some of those players are here today. And certainly Jeff Beeson, the activities director here at Glenwood. He had to talk me out of last week. I was annoying him, I'm pretty sure. But this week when he came back with the text and I was like, we're going to go for this. And he's like, I agree. I was so relieved that you said that, Jeff. I appreciate that. And he's the one that I held in esteem to actually make the decision. So if anybody wants to blame anybody, it's him. No, I'm just kidding. It's me. All right, we are going to go ahead. We got about 4.5 minutes here, and then we're going to get rolling. We're going to play one set to 25. This is going to be 2 pools of 6 teams, obviously, three teams in each pool. In court number 1 over here in the near side, my left, will be Coach Druvengay's team against Coach Wetzel. And then in Pool B, it'll be Coach Eichenberry against Coach Clinch's team. Round 2, we'll have Coach Wetzel against Coach Montgomery's team, Coach Eichenberry against Coach Peterson's team. And then Pool A is Coach Montgomery against Coach Druvengay and Coach Clinch against Coach Peterson. Winner of Pool A will then play the runner-up of Pool B, while the winner of Pool B plays the runner-up of Pool A in the semifinals. This making sense so far? And then the winners will play in the championship on court 1, and at the same time as the championship, the third place teams from each pool will play for a consolation set there on court number 2. Again, if there are tiebreakers, if everybody goes 1-1-1, the tiebreaker is point differential. And I really would like to break out the second tiebreaker. If the point differential is tied, we play a playoff to 5 points. So I hope that happens, but didn't last year. Eventually, we hope it does. All right, we are again 3 minutes away. Get yourself warmed up, and let's play some volleyball. And for the folks here listening on KMA, we're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll be right back.
Mom, I got the job.
That's fantastic. Is it more money?
It's a lot more money.
Oh, you deserve it for working so hard at the community college.
I'm not done yet. I'm going to get my bachelor's degree.
Wow, where?
Peru State College. They offer degrees completely online. They didn't hassle me about what courses transferred, and they offer in-state tuition to everyone.
Do you think I could go too?
Of course. Just visit Peru State College at peru.edu.
At PCSB, we believe in helping our customers and our community grow, and service is how we do it. This is about making banking better. We are here to serve. We have an innovative spirit and a heart for people that moves us to do what's right. Because at the end of the day, we know what matters most. Visit us online at wearepcsb.com. PCSB, we believe in you. Member FDIC.
Hey, Dr. Phil here. I help people solve difficult and trying personal problems every day on my TV show, but there's one problem that's just got me stumped: childhood hunger. Nearly 16 million children in America struggle with it. That's 1 in 5 kids who may not know where their next meal is coming from, despite the fact that there's more than enough healthy, nutritious food out there to feed them all. Now, I don't know about you, but that is unacceptable to me. Luckily, the Feeding America network of good people is out there collecting surplus food and giving hope to hungry children and their families at local food banks all across the country. But let's face it, they can't do it without your help. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Welcome back here on KMA FM. Clarinda Shenandoah also streaming online and live at KMAland.com. Anybody watching on Facebook there, Ryan? Okay, a couple people maybe. We'll get a number for you in a bit. Steve, we are moments away from the beginning of the second annual KMAland All-Star Volleyball Series. Who you put your money on?
Well, we need Lauren Bear here because she's the one who picked the winner last year.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think that was her team.
She was injured, and you said she could pick whatever team. She said, well, this is the team that's going to win.
Exactly.
So she picked
Coach Eichenberry,
Eichenberry, yeah.
Yeah, the speaking of the Bear family, Jenny just had finished her volleyball career about maybe the best way possible, maybe second best way possible, advancing to the Final Four there at Midland, upsetting Lindsey Wilson College, which was the defending champion, and a member of that team, Grace Blomstead from Red Oak. So, I mean, 2 Hawkeye 10 players in the Final Four of the NAIA championships.
Yeah, and then I think was it Grandview?
Grandview, yeah.
They were in the Final Four.
Lauren Bear was a member of that team as well. So, absolutely, lots of great talent always coming out of KMAland for sure. Again, it's going to be Coach Jody Druvengay's team against Coach Lindsey Wetzel, and then we'll follow, and then also Coach Eichenberry against Coach Bonnie Clinch. Right now, we're getting some warm-ups in, and let's go ahead and get a quick break in here because there's not going to be a lot of opportunities to break. But we're going to go ahead and do that. We'll be right back and get ready for some volleyball.
Mom, I got the job. That's fantastic. Is it more money?
It's a lot more money.
Oh, you deserve it for working so hard at the community college.
I'm not done yet. I'm going to get my bachelor's degree.
Wow, where?
Peru State College. They offer degrees completely online. They didn't hassle me about what course is transferred, and they offer in-state tuition to everyone.
Do you think I could go too?
Of course. Just visit Peru State College at peru.edu.
Bedford Drug offers more than just your prescriptions. They are now providing immunizations, including flu, pneumonia, and shingles vaccinations. Plus, they offer prescription synchronization for your convenience. Stop in and visit with pharmacist Mike Schweitzer for more information. See their expanded gift selection, too. Convenience, competitive prices, and people willing to help. Just a few reasons that Bedford Drug is the pharmacy with more for you. Get professional and experienced advice on the spot. Bedford Drug on Main Street in Bedford.
I'm a veteran. My victory was admitting I had PTSD and getting help.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
I no longer see it as a weakness, but as a sign of strength. I call it post-traumatic growth.
DAV provides a lifetime of support, helping veterans of every generation get the benefits they've earned.
I am a veteran. I lost both legs in Vietnam.
Every year, DAV helps more than 1 million veterans so they can reach victories great and small.
My victory was getting my benefits and a good education.
I'm a veteran. When I got out, I felt like nowhere was safe. My victory was finding the help I needed.
But there's more to be done and more victories to be won.
Thanks to DAV, now I feel like I'm human again.
Help support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Welcome back on KMA-FM 99.1. Clarinda Shenandoah, Derek Martin alongside Steve Irvin. We have a little bit of KMAland second annual All-Star Volleyball Series here this afternoon in Glenwood. Not only going to have many seniors participating here today, we do know we'll also honor many seniors as well as others that were our KMAland Conference Award winners and KMAland Overall Award winners and all KMAland Elite teams. They'll all be honored here today. We got a lot of certificates and plaques, and of course, one big trophy to award when we finish out. Last year, I believe, if I remember correctly, Steve, it was like 60 degrees last year at this time. We were, I guess it was a week ago this time.
It was a nice day. I remember that.
We could have went out and get a little beach volleyball.
Yeah.
Not today, though. Again, we are getting ready for the first round. Coach Jody Druvengay's team will take on Coach Lindsay Wetzel, Coach Rachel Eikenberry against Bonnie Clinch, and then keep on rolling. We'll have 3 rounds in pool play, then semifinals, championship, consolation. Hopefully we get some good volleyball here. Last year, I remember it kind of started a little slow. Everybody kind of trying to figure each other out, and then eventually, by the end, we were watching some great volleyball.
Yeah, it took them a little while to adjust, and of course they're not working with a setter usually who they had during the season, and a lot of these kids are playing basketball now, so they've been in the basketball mode, but it doesn't take them too long.
Oh, yeah. The girls are warming up here, getting ready to go. We're glad we could introduce you to many of the girls that were able to play. Those that were unable to make it or unable to play, we obviously wanted to honor them as well because there's so many girls that earned the opportunity to do so. You know, I'm kind of going through, kind of picking these late in the season, and I'm like, yeah, I want her, and I want her, and I was like, this is a lot of people, but you know, there's a lot of girls to honor here, right?
Yeah, and last year you did a great job, especially from the point of view of pulling people in from all over Southwest Iowa, and you've done another good job like that. I've just noticed that, and you know, some of the kids couldn't make it, and that's just nothing you can do about that. But right. I thought it's really great to pull from all over Southwest Iowa, which of course stretches quite a little ways east. Yeah. Over there by Creston and East Union and over in there.
Yeah, I mentioned that Druvengay team. That was all Taylor and Union County. I don't know if they rode here together, but I'm guessing Taylor and Union County didn't get hit too hard by any weather. I was just going to see, Trevor, if you wanted to talk with Stuart Dusenberry there, one of the officials, and see if he wants to get on the air here before we get rolling, because the one furthest from me, closest to you there, Stuart Dusenberry. So Stu, Hall of Fame official, went into the Iowa Coaches Officials Hall of Fame last year, and was able to join us last year. He's back for year number 2, Trevor.
Yeah, caught up down here with Stuart Dusenberry, who's going to be one of the officials here today. Now, Stuart, second year doing this. What kind of honor is it to get to do this?
You know, it's actually a great way to end the season. A lot of these girls we've officiated during the year. We've watched them over the last 4 years developing into fine volleyball players. It's an exciting atmosphere. It's a great thing that KMA coordinates and Glenwood hosts here, and we always look forward to it. It's a great way to wrap up the season.
Being an all-star tournament, just bragging rights really on the line. Is there do you officiate this any differently than you would, say, a regular season match, or what's the approach for you?
Our approach really is, it's not about us. It's about the girls. We're just going to be out there just kind of making sure things run smoothly, and we're going to showcase the talent in Southwest Iowa. So that's our goal, and that's what you'll probably see out of us today. So
we're not going to see double hit calls today, are we?
I would be real surprised if we see very many. So even one. So
you heard it, Derek. He promised no double hits.
That's the big promise that they've all given me. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of fun. We got to let it go. We saw some stuff in the net last year that wasn't called. We're like, hey, let's keep on playing, right?
Let the players decide it. That's what it's all about.
All right, well, I think we're ready to go now. Coach Jody Druvengay's team against Coach Lindsay Wetzel, and then it'll be, or actually at the same time, Coach Eikenberry taking on Coach Clinch's team. First of all, Coach Druvengay, she's one of the teams with 6: Lexi Hare, Kirsten Klomhaus, Emily Newton, Mackenzie Pryor, Brianna Ross, and McKenna Russell there. For Lindsay Wetzel's team, Carter Crispin, Lily Dare, Jordan Gilpin, Megan Haley, Brooklyn Hunt, Bree Klein, Cameron McClintock, Brooke Miller, Shelby Stevenson, and then here on court, if you're watching it it's on the right side. If you're watching it online or on Facebook, it's Coach Eichenberry's team with 6. Brittany Beebe, Paige Hayes, Mariah Munsinger, Jessica Voss, Taylor Wiedemeyer, Kate Weiss, and then against Coach Clinch's team. And there's the whistle. We're underway. We're going to go ahead and follow the court 1 here, left side here early on. Mackenzie Pryor hits a good swing for Coach Druvengay's team. Free ball back over to their side. Back to Pryor. She goes two-hand power tip as they try to mount some offense, does Coach Wetzel's squad. And now another roll shot sent over. Dug out by Dare. Here's a set for Crispin with a tip, and it's down, and it's 1-0, the lead for Coach Wetzel's team.
Yeah, and one of the things that teams are going to have to adjust is defense, because they're playing with people they don't usually play with and haven't all season, but they eventually will.
Here's Lily Dare to serve it, and she floats it over and down. Little floater, little change-up serve there from Lily Dare, and it's 2-0, Coach Wetzel's squad on top.
Yeah, and I think that's another thing that starts out slow is the passing, because, getting used to each other, and they haven't passed the volleyball consistently for quite a while.
Lily Dare, McKenna Russell sent forward on the serve receive, kind of out of system, fisted over by Klomhouse. McClintock, Dare, middle, Hunt. Those two have hooked up many times over their careers. And then it's tipped down and in from Brooke Miller from Lennox, who gets the kill.
It looks like the tip game's working pretty well over here on this court so far.
We haven't seen any big swings yet. And like you said, it's kind of all about the passing. You get a good pass. Yep. Ross. Here's Pryor with a good swing, and she hits it a little bit wide. It's 3-1. Just saw a jump serve over on the right court number 2 from Emma McDonald. She's probably going to be the hardest hitter here today. She can absolutely smash, and she does not believe in the tip game. 4-0. Here's another ace for Lily Dare, and it's 5-0. Coach Wetzel's team out to a good start. It'll be interesting to see Coach Druvengay and Coach Eichenberry's team. They're going to have girls playing all the way around and doing a lot of different roles that they're not quite used to. Here's Lily Dare to serve. Again, she floats this one over. Russell digs. Now Ross, left side, Klomhouse wipes it off a block for a kill, and Coach Druvengay's team is on the board. It's 5-1.
Nice swing by Klomhouse over there on that left side, and first real aggressive swing on that match.
Mariah Munsinger from Shenandoah just got a kill for Coach Eichenberry's team, which it's 2-2 over on that side. Brianna Ross from Creston stepping back to serve here for Coach Druvengay, and she serves up, bit over, and a little bit of sketchy passing, as Steve mentioned earlier. Here's a good setup. Ross, Pryor in the middle, blocked by Hunt. Back over. Ross, left side to Klomhouse. She puts it through a block, saved by Crispin. Dare back set, pushed over Brooke Miller. Back row pushed forward by Coach Druvengay's squad. And now an overpass to Miller, handled again by Druvengay's team. Pryor in the middle. Pryor nearly landed it down off the block, scrambling a little bit. Is Coach Wetzel's side. Dare, Russell. Here's Ross. Now left side again, Klomhouse. Scrambling a bit. This is a heck of a rally. Each team scrambling well. Crispin swings and gets the kill.
Yeah, it was a nice rally over there. A lot more control over the ball and getting some swings.
6-1 now. Again, this is 1 set to 25. So you get down early. Sometimes it's difficult to come back in that situation. Good swing from Paige Hayes, who's off to Bellevue, but actually went off the antenna there on the court number 2. And now Carter Crispin, they're going to replay this one. It might have ended up being an ace, but a ball rolled onto their floor, and they're happy for that. 6-1. Coach Wetzel's team on top of Coach Druvengay in the opening match of the afternoon. Carter Crispin serves, and it's down for a kill. They have 3 kills, I think, early on in that one.
Well, and they've been serving shorter over here on this court, and it's been pretty effective.
I think this is also a good time if you ever wanted to try anything, jump serves or going up and kind of carrying it with a power tip. They'll let that go.
Sure.
Little rally on going here. Here's a swing from McClintock. We love watching her hit, but she hits it deep, and it's now 7-2, Ryan. A little slow there on the scoreboard, buddy. I'm just kidding. 7-2 here. 5-4. Coach Clinch's team on top on court number 2. Carter Crispin still serving back there from Missouri Valley. She's going to play at Presentation College. Here's her serve. Over and dug by Lexi Hare. Ross with a bump set, right side Pryor. Saved and sent forward Gilpin. Dare, here's a big swing from Brooklyn Hunt. great leaping ability. She'll play at Bellevue. Trish Seidlich there at Bellevue. One of the programs, they made the NAIA Championship Series opening round. There's a timeout. So this will be an opportunity for Brent Barnett to get into that huddle, Coach Jody Druvengay, and see what she's saying. Let's go down to Brent.
Okay? All right. You guys are doing great. You're doing great. You just need to relax and play. Okay? Just keep it very simple out there. Make sure we're talking. That serve receive, we've got to be making sure we're very aware early on. Okay? Don't wait until that ball's coming right at your forehead to know that it's yours. Okay? All right. Come on. You guys are good.
All right. It's Jody Druvengay down there. Brent, did you get hit? Are you all right?
Your mic's okay, Derek.
All right, appreciate it. Oh, that is my mic down there. Beautiful KMA mic. 9-1, Coach Wetzel's team on top. So you do have the score wrong there earlier, huh, Brian? No? Okay. 7-5 on the other side. Here's the serve for Crispin. Continuing to serve well. Ross pushed over McKenna Russell. Crispin, Dare, she's going left side to McClintock, two-hand push over. Plowhouse overpass, tipped by Hunt, overpassed again, now pushed over by Miller, and she lands it down and in. Miller from Lennox off to a good start.
Yeah, and one of the things that you see right now, and I don't mean to be critical, but they don't have a court awareness as far as covering the court very well like you do when you have a regular team.
Right. They have not played together. Here's another ace from Carter Crispin, and this is 11-1. Coach Wetzel's team is rolling here in the opening sets, and right now, hard to get subs in when there aren't any other new rotations.
Right.
11-1. Here's another serve by Crispin, and another ace for Crispin. Let's go ahead and move over here to court 2 as Taylor Wiedemeyer serving, and she serves an ace. I guess it's aces all around here this afternoon. 9-6, Coach Eikenberry's team on top. So the two teams with 6, kind of different results here so far. Wiedemeyer ready to serve at 9-6. Here's her serve. It's up, it's over, it's in. McDonald's there. Weiss will set in the middle for Olivia Mason. Swinging out of the middle doesn't do that a lot, I'm sure. Good hustle by Coach Eikenberry's team. And so it was Olivia Mason from Tri-Center getting a kill against her high school coach right there.
Yeah, and it was a nice swing, really nice swing. Hit the ball tough, that cross-court swing.
9-7. Here's Emma McDonald. She had a jump server last time around. They've already worked their way around to her again. And look at that. Laser. Good dig by Voss. Wiedemeyer trying to set it up. Now a joust at the net. What do we got? Anything? Nothing. No, it's wide. Okay, that landed wide. I thought I heard a whistle, but maybe that was on the other side. So that makes it 9-8. So here comes Coach Clinch's team back within 1. On the other side, it is 14-2. They have been able to rotate. Here's a serve by McDonald. Wow, how about that laser,
yeah.
Steve? That's an ace.
Tell you, if you're an aggressive server here today, you're going to score a lot of points. Because the passing is a little less organized than it usually is, and people just haven't passed the ball for a while.
Kirsten Klomhouse with a kill here on the near side, and she makes it 14-3. 9-9. Another serve from McDonald. Nearly took the head off of Sophie Phillips there in the front row, but good thing they got it over that ponytail. 10-9 the score. Coach Eikenberry's team on top again, 1-25. This is Kate Weiss back to serve it from AHSTW. She serves up and over and in. Good top spin. Good serve receive. Mason set up for Van Voss, and she tips it over. Voss is there. Wiedemeyer setting for Munsinger. Left side swing. Through a block. Sent forward by McDonald. Weiss left side. Here's Phillips from Fremont Mills for a kill.
Now, nice swing there by Phillips. Kind of went cross court. Good control shot.
Yeah, they're a little more in sync over on this side, I think, in terms of here early on. As we said, it does take a little while. 10-10. Carlson from Red Oak. Kate Carlson serves. There's a back row setup for Kate Weiss. Saved by Carlson. Scrambling a little bit. Pushed over by Phillips into the back row. Hayes sends it ahead. Wiedemeyer. Munsinger. Cross-court kill from Mariah Munsinger.
Yeah, nice swing by Munsinger. Got a nice ball out by the antenna and put it down cross-court.
Munsinger, she was actually out for a moment here today. Coach Eikenberry, though, kind of set up a situation where maybe the Wiedemeyers from Clarinda could pick her up as she puts it into the net. And then, so they were going to do that. But then I do believe her father, Monty Munsinger, was able to drive up. And I'm glad to have her here for sure. We had 3 Shenandoah girls ready. They could have all ridden with us, I suppose. 11-11 here on this side. Make a wish. Munsinger. Wiedemeyer. Paige Hayes. Hawkeye 10 to Hawkeye 10 to Hawkeye 10 for a kill.
Nice swing by Hayes there. Really got up. no block, so she put it right down in the middle.
Paige Hayes, a member of that really, really deep Glenwood team where there were so many different roles all the way around for that Glenwood squad. Maybe she didn't get a whole lot of swing. She's going to today because they only have 6 players. Kara Weiss, here's Phillips again, into a block of Taylor Wiedemeyer, who gets up and blocks it down.
Yeah, nice block by Wiedemeyer there. Phillips isn't somebody that you can just take lightly, and nice block. What's interesting for me is I have a history of so many of these girls, either their parents were students of mine or their former students or people that I've done their FAFSA.
Probably all of them, right?
Well, not all of them, but there's several, yeah.
There was an overpass there on a serve from Jessica Voss. Paige Hayes went up and tapped it down. Here's another good serve from Voss. Serve received McDonald. Bump set Weiss, Phillips, left to right, and it's down for a kill. Sophie Phillips heating up there a little bit. Now 14-12.
Yeah, that's a pretty good match over here on court 2 between these two.
It is 18-5 on the other side. So Coach Druvengay's team is getting a little better. And now they'll get another point off of a service there. Wiedemeyer's going to Hayes here. Hayes, good swing, good block was up. Weiss in the middle. Bailey White. Again, Hawkeye 10 to Hawkeye 10 for a kill.
Yeah, Bailey White out of the middle. Hit that ball pretty well. Got it right down on the defense.
14-13 now, and Coach Clinch's team within 1. There's a serve by Phillips. And it's an ace for Sophie Phillips. She's playing well.
Yeah, she got that top spin going there, and it got across the net and then dropped quickly.
Certainly Sophie, the last of the Phillips clan. What do we got? Seth, Spencer, Sam, and Sophie. Bailey Wiedemeyer bump set. Here's Hayes with another big swing. She is leaving nothing to chance and gets a kill.
Well, right now, Hayes is just in mid-season form. She doesn't look like she's got any rust on her at all, the way she's hitting the ball.
15-14, 6 kills for Hayes. Is that what you're telling me, Trevor?
Yep, she's got 6 kills. Taylor Wiedemeyer also has 7 assists so far and a couple of blocks.
All right, here's Bailey White again. She gets another kill, hitting from the right side that time and makes it 15-15. Great battle here between Coach Eikenberry and Coach Clinch's team. We mentioned Angie Lance is assisting our KMAland Coach of the Year. We'll honor her a little bit later on, and we have honored her certainly throughout the year. 15-15. Here's a serve. Voss, good serve receive. Wiedemeyer, back set, back to Hayes. Good tip, good save by Cassidy Cron. Now tipped over by Emma McDonald. Weiss, Wiedemeyer pushes back row. She does that so well, and she lands it in for a kill.
Yeah, she just sensed that left back was wide open on this side defensively. Put it in that back corner.
16-15. Here in just a little bit, following round number 1, we're going to have our Hawkeye 10 and Corner Conference Awards announced. Hopefully I can find my sheet with those awards on them. But right now, 16-15, now 17-15 now. Coach Eikenberry's team has scored the last 2. 19-9 on court 1. And Paige Hayes waiting for a ball to clear before she serves. Great set here for Paige Hayes. Another good serve. You're going to have to two-hand push it over. Mason, Munsinger, middle to Weiss. She finds an opening with a tip, but it's down. It's 18-15.
Yeah, that was a nice tip, that left front corner. And right now, Eikenberry's team is looking pretty good.
A little bit of a run here from Coach Eikenberry's squad. I think maybe one more point, and Coach Clinch will maybe try to talk it over, and we'll see what she has to say. Here's a serve by Hayes. Carlson serve receive bump set Weiss to Mason. How'd she turn that one around going right? Yeah. Looked like she was going to go to cross court, and she got it down for a kill.
Yep, she just kind of turned that hand down the line, and it went down.
18-16, the score on this side, as Coach Eikenberry's team has a narrow lead. 20-10 on the other side. Coach Wetzel's team got out to that great start, and it has continued throughout this match. Again, just one set. I hate to keep saying it, but it's the truth. It's just one set to 25. Taylor Wiedemeyer serving here at 19-16 with a lead. McDonald sends it to Weiss. Now to Mason with a tip. Munsinger's there. Wiedemeyer with another push. Diving play by Carlson. Scramble, and they can't quite get it over. although McDonald did try to kick it over there at the end. It's a timeout over on the other courts, and we're going to go ahead and get into Lindsay Wetzel's huddle with Brent Barnett. See if we can.
That way our hitters can get out to the hit, okay? But just talk early. Okay, left back person, you could take that to Carter too. Okay, all right, good job.
All right, that's Lindsay Wetzel, the former Lindsey Brown. You have some nightmares of playing her, right?
Yeah, definitely.
She was at Lennox, and you were at South Page.
Unbelievable. She could just sky. She just kind of decided, how high do I want to jump on this one, and she just went to that level. She's very good.
She didn't need to get up that much higher. She's very, very tall, lanky.
Well, I tell you what, she looks like she could still play pretty well right now.
I agree with you. It's 20-17 here on our right court, and Van Fossen hits a little bit wide to make it 21-17. So Coach Eikenberry's team is 4 points away from taking the match, the set and the match. Coach Wetzel's team up 22-10. Here's a serve. We haven't had any timeouts over there. Here's a serve, up and over and in. Mason digs. Weiss. Here's Phillips. She stops. Short diving play, Wiedemeyer. And then now a bump set. Voss goes to Munsinger. Munsinger has the block back over. Wiedemeyer will send it back to her. Left side swing, and she hits it deep, and it makes it 21-19.
So I will tell you what, Weiss has done a really nice job over here setting the ball for Clinch's team. She's, and that is a type of skill that you really got to practice a lot to be good at it. And, of course, I'm pretty sure she's been a little rusty, but doing a nice job out there.
All right, now 22-18. I said it was 19. It's 18. Actually, they are very quick on the scoreboard down there, Ryan. You might take some lessons there. Here's match points on the other side. It's now 24-11. Coach Druvengay's team down, and White into a block, popped up White, and now Weiss back to Van Fossen, right side, again blocked. Wiedemeyer, Hayes will swing, left side, it's blocked back over and down, and it makes it 22-19. Yeah. Again, match point over here, and that'll be it. It'll be a 25-11 win for Coach Wetzel's team. Coach Wetzel's team over Coach Druvengay's squad, 25-11. This one trending in the way of Coach Eikenberry's squad. We'll see if Coach Clinch can make a comeback. Wiedemeyer, bump set, back row swing for Munsinger. Down the middle, scramble. Great save by Weiss, and they send over a free ball. Kate Weiss from AHSCW puts it in the net. They play it off the net, tipped into the net by Paige Hayes, and it's 22-20. So Coach Wetzel's team, if they do have a tiebreaker, that 14-point margin might mean a lot.
That'll make a difference.
Here's a serve for Lexi Bernison from Essex. Munsinger digs. Wiedemeyer. Hayes backs up. Roll shot sent over. Carlson sends it ahead to Weiss. Weiss to White. And it's dug out by Munsinger. Wiedemeyer, two-hand push back row. McDonald saves. Bernison sets from the back row. Roll shot over by White. Diving play Munsinger. Now left side with Hayes. Two-hand push over. Bernison's there. Weiss tips it over. Sets up for White. Dug by Weiss. On the other side, tipped over by Wiedemeyer. Setter dump attempt, diving attempt, and it's down. And it's 23-20. Great rally.
Now, Wiedemeyer really caught him off guard there with that little two-hand touch or dump across the net on the second contact.
And I think she is a very highly underrated player. Timeout for Coach Clinch. We're going to see if we can get in there with Trevor, who is lurking behind Coach Clinch.
Throw it to the left side. You'll do much better. Hey, third ball has to stay in. Okay, we're hitting a lot of hitting errors out, barely out. Okay, turn it to the corner. My outside hitters, you got lots more room on the corner. You're shooting into the corner. Okay, and we got to pass better on services. We're not quite making it up to where we need to be. Okay, you're really off. You're making her run herself all over the court. Okay, so get a better pass. Then she'll put the ball up, and then we'll put the ball away. Okay, hey, you got. Let's go.
All right, Coach Bonnie Clinch's team right there. What'd you like to hear from that one, Steve?
Well, she goes right to the passing. That's always the big, problem with any volleyball team, and particularly a team that just got thrown together in an hour practice?
Yeah, yep.
And then they come out here, and these kids can pass pretty well. They wouldn't be here if they didn't, but it just takes a lot of practice, and that's a lot of emphasis during the season.
Yeah, Steve mentioned this, and then I should have mentioned this already. These girls have been here since 1 or a little before 1 o'clock. Have been able to get some stuff done, but you need more time. Voss with a serve. McDonald serve receive. Weiss. Phillips left side. Big swing here. Nicely dug out by Voss. Now Wiedemeyer. Left side. Hayes. She hits it deep, but it's 23-21.
Well, Wiedemeyer, nice set clear out there. Hayes didn't quite get her hand on top of the ball there. Hit it with a lot of aggressiveness.
Sophie Phillips back to serve it. Again, we'll have the Hawkeye 10 and Corner Conference Awards right after this. Phillips, Hayes, Wiedemeyer, back to Hayes. They're going to the hot hand. She makes a big swing. Good job by Phillips to get it up. Weiss, left side, McDonald, huge swing. That's in for a kill.
Yeah, nice swing by McDonald out there at that left pin and just hit that ball down the middle.
23-22. Now Coach Eikenberry wants to talk it over, and Trevor's going to get into that huddle. I always like listening to these.
We get this side out. We're at 24. Okay, first touches are critical. Emma McDonald's in the front row. In system, she's going to swing the ball hard. She likes cross or line. So if it comes over, if she's swinging, just down and ready. But here's the deal. If you stay in system, shoulders forward to stick that first pass, we're going to get a kill on this ball right here. So get point 24. Can you do it? Yes. Okay, pass. 1, 2, 3, pass.
All right, very good. Coach Eikenberry right there giving tips on her, her former player, Emma McDonald.
Yeah, and both coaches talked about passing the ball, which if you're a real volleyball coach, you know that's what it's all about. And really, if she can get a good pass as setter, you can get up and get a good swing, and that's what they're going to need.
Nobody knows Emma McDonald better than Coach Eikenberry,
right.
I'm sure.
Yep.
Took him to the state tournament for the first time since Coach Eikenberry was playing for Child Center. And the big serve into the net right there makes it 24-22.
Yeah, it's big. Serving and passing is always important, whether you're in the middle of the volleyball season or here at the end. Got to find your target and get it in.
Here's the serve. Brittany Beebe from Griswold has it dug by Carlson. Weiss back set. Nicely done to White, but it's dug by Voss. Now tipped over by Wiedemeyer. Diving play Cron. Tight at the net. McDonald puts it down, and it's 24-23.
Yeah, McDonald, nice swing there. Got it down right between two defensive players.
Man, that was you mentioned Weiss's setting. That back set to White, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Right on the money. White to serve it here, 24-23. Still match point for Coach Eikenberry's team. Good pass, Voss. Back set Hayes with a tip for the win. Diving play Cron. Still got to get it over. Here's hit number 3, and it is over. Backing up Munsinger. Wiedemeyer is there. Now over to Hayes for the win. No, it didn't get over. Was it touched? No. Okay, we're still playing. Bernison. Diving play Weiss. Cron sends it over. Free ball chance. Voss, Wiedemeyer. Here's Kate Weiss with a kill and a win. And it's 25-23. Coach Eikenberry, she just has this series figured out, I think. And her team is now 1-0. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll be back with some awards in the Hawkeye 10 in the Corner Conference next.
Mom, I got the job. That's fantastic. Is it more money?
It's a lot more money.
Oh, you deserve it for working so hard at the community college.
I'm not done yet. I'm going to get my bachelor's degree.
Wow, where?
Peru State College. They offer degrees completely online. They didn't hassle me about what courses transferred, and they offer in-state tuition to everyone.
Do you think I could go too?
Of course. Just visit Peru State College at peru.edu.
This is Jennifer at Cornerstone Bank in Clarinda. We want to help you protect your money. We have seen too many people lose their money to scams. If someone wants you to pay in gift cards, it's a scam. If a person calls and is acting like a child, a grandchild, ask them for their name. Ask them questions to verify it's who they say they are. We will never call and ask you for an account number, social security number, or any other personal information. We already have it. Cornerstone Bank in Clarinda, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back on KMA-FM 99.1 Clarinda, Shenandoah, streaming at KMAland.com and live on Facebook as well. We're going to get to these awards now as time to honor some Hawkeye 10 and Corner Conference award winners for the year. If you missed it a couple of weeks ago, I had a very long post online at KMAland.com awarding these conference awards. I had, first of all, an offensive player of the year, a defensive player of the year, a setter of the year, and a coach of the year for each conference, plus an 8-member conference elite team and freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior of the year awards. Some of these girls are here tonight. Some are not. If they are not here, we will be mailing those out, and we're kind of going to go in a kind of a funky order that I threw together here. First of all, unable to make it here tonight, but certainly a member of our Hawkeye 10 Conference Elites is Keely Anderson from Shenandoah. Also a member of our Conference Elite team in the Hawkeye 10 from Red Oak, Sophie Walker. Our Freshman of the Year in the Hawkeye 10 Conference from Red Oak, Lexi Johnson. 0 for 3. All right. Also a member of our conference elite team and our sophomore of the year in the Hawkeye 10 from St. Albert, Allie Petrie. All right. Great to see Allie here tonight. Also a member of our conference elite, a junior of the year, not here tonight. Would have been a long drive through a lot of snow from Kemper Catholic, Kara Peter. Another award winner from Kemper Catholic, our senior of the year, and another member of our conference elite team is Amy Adams. Our setter of the year and another conference elite member from Kemper Catholic, Macy Overmole. You want another one from Kemper? Okay, here it is. Our defensive player of the year and another conference elite member, Mallory Bading. This next one I know is here. Conference elite member, offensive player of the year in the Hawkeye 10 from Lewis Central, Megan Whitty. All right, and we know the Hawkeye 10 had a state champion, right? But did you also know that state champion was not the Hawkeye 10 champion? That Hawkeye 10 champion was led by our Hawkeye 10 Coach of the Year from St. Albert, Angie Lance. All right, so Hawkeye 10 award winners. We appreciate you folks for making it out here. All right. Gonna get a quick picture up there. Yep, okay. All right, moving on to the corner conference here. Corner conference awards, again, same kind of story here. We're going to start with 3 conference elite members. First of all, from East Mills, a junior, Desiree Drake. Yeah, I believe there she is. Another conference elite member, another junior from Sydney, Kelsey Hobby. Another conference elite member, and from Fremont Mills, playing with us here this afternoon, Sophie Phillips. Our freshman of the year from the corner conference, also a Fremont Mills Knight, it's Kaylin Driscoll. Oh, there she is. Our conference, another conference elite member, and our corner conference sophomore of the year from Stanton, Tara Peterson. Also our senior of the year and conference elite member, Cameron McClintock from Sydney. Our setter of the year, another conference elite member from Sydney, Olivia Larson. Our defensive player of the year in the corner conference, and another conference elite member from Sydney, Jaden Daffer. Another conference elite member and offensive player of the year from East Mills, Alex Canope. And our coach of the year in the corner conference, a great season. Before the season, in my corner conference preview, I said it's going to be Sydney, East Mills, and Stanton. 1, 2, 3. And then, well, another team finished second in that league, and it was headed by Fremont Mills Coach of the Year, Tracy Malcolm. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a break here on KMA FM. We're back in a moment.
Mom, I got the job. I got the job.
That's fantastic. Is it more money?
It's a lot more money.
Oh, you deserve it for working so hard at the community college.
I'm not done yet. I'm going to get my bachelor's degree.
Wow, where?
Peru State College. They offer degrees completely online. They didn't hassle me about what courses transferred, and they offer in-state tuition to everyone.
Do you think I could go too?
Of course. Just visit Peru State College at peru.edu.
America is choosing to be a healthier nation. That's why so many people choose a Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and offer a full range of vitamins, non-prescription medicines, cold remedies, and convenient items for you and your family. And when it comes time to have a prescription filled, you can always count on your Health Mart family pharmacy to do it right. Take your next prescription to Oakland Pharmacy in Oakland, a locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Hey, welcome back here on KMAFM 99.1. If you're just joining us, Coach Lindsay Wetzel and Coach Rachel Eikenberry, the first winners in pool play. Coach Wetzel's team beat Coach Drivengay's 25-11, and Coach Eikenberry, great set as they beat Coach Bonnie Clinch's squad 25-23. Do have the stats from that one, the Eikenberry Clinch battle. Paige Hayes, we said she had 6 early kills. That's what she finished with. She also had a block and an ace and a couple of digs. Taylor Wiedemeyer from Clarinda, 10 assists, a couple of blocks, a kill, an ace, and then Mariah Munsinger and Kate Weiss from Shenandoah and AHSCW respectively had 2 kills apiece. Digs-wise, Munsinger all over the place, 7 digs. Jessica Voss, 4 digs. And Brittany Beebe out there as well. A couple of blocks for Coach Eikenberry's side. Kills-wise, on the other side, Emma McDonald, 4 kills. She also had 3 digs. Carol Weiss from Harlan, we were impressed with her. She had 10 assists. Kate Carlson of Red Oak, 6 digs. Cassidy Cron of East Mills, 5 digs in the first match of the day there. Steve, what are your takeaways there?
Well, as you watch those teams play, I think one of the things that both of the coaches, when we heard them talk in the timeouts, was really stressing passing, because they realize that if you can't get that ball up the setter, you're not going to do anything, and that's really critical in something like this. But as the matches wore on, you saw a lot more aggressiveness in hitting, and as the kids started getting their timing down and everything and working with that setter. So you see just a ton of improvement so far, and just, one game is 25, and that's your set or your match. But I think as you see these teams repeat, you're going to get even a lot better performance.
Yeah, how about the maybe advantage that Coach Wetzel and Coach Eikenberry's team will have here against these new teams coming on that haven't played?
Yeah, I think that's going to be huge. Just simply because there's just more of a level of comfort. They know that what to expect out of that setter. They know what, the people who can pass the ball and play defense. So it's a big plus. If you're a team that's been sitting that first round, you got to really pick it up and go.
All right, we're going to go ahead and go down to Brent Barnett. He's talking with one of the winning coaches from the first round, Lindsay Wetzel.
Yeah, Coach Wetzel, got win number 1 under your belt. How'd it feel out there?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it felt really good. I'm super competitive, and I know that these kids are too. So it was great to get out there and play hard and win.
Is there a challenge, especially there in that first match there? Not really being familiar with each other and kind of getting things going later on in the match?
Yeah, absolutely. When we had the little practice before the first match there, everybody's kind of being shy, not wanting to talk a lot and stuff. So, yeah, it's different because, they're all very talented. They're used to playing around their in-season teammates. So, yeah, it just takes a little adjustment, with that team chemistry and kind of getting to know each other and what each other does out there on the floor. But I thought they did a very nice job.
I know all coaches have their own philosophies of drafting. What was kind of your go-to of going in the draft order? Was there like a specific position you wanted in the first pick, or how'd that work?
Yeah, we kind of looked at that. I think all the coaches kind of had the same strategy in mind because we all picked a setter first. So, yeah, we wanted to get the setter, I think, nailed down first, and then I went with the next top hitters, a couple of hitters, and then I snagged a libero right away. So kind of one of each to get those main spots filled up, and then, we had tons of great hitters to choose from.
We'll let you get back to it.
Thank you.
Lindsay Wetzel Southwest Valley head coach with Brent Barnett there, as her team was a dominant winner, 25-11 in that opening round over Coach Drivengay's squad. Now, a little bit of an interesting matchup here. Coach Wetzel against Coach Montgomery. Coach Montgomery, her first job was at Corning. And who was the volleyball coach at Corning at that time but Lindsey Wetzel? So there's a lot of connections here with these groups, like Coach Eichenberry and Coach Wiedemeyer. Actually, Eichenberry was an assistant for Coach Wiedemeyer at Tri-Center. I don't have any other connections, so that's all I've got.
Well, the other connection is a lot of these kids play club in the winter, and they all know each other. And that's one of the great things about that is they get to be friends, even though you play on different school teams during the year. They get to know each other and really respect each other. And I think when they do tee it up, when they're on their school teams, they compete even harder because you want to beat your friends really badly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's competitive fire right there. And, hey, I didn't know if you had a chance to see that. The old South Page Rebels jersey.
Yes.
What's it mean to see that here today?
Oh, that's great. It's great to see that. And I've got some history with that girl because her dad was a former student of mine. I had her aunts and played volleyball for me, for sure. And, that was great to see that.
Well, her team is up next. That is Coach Mallory Peterson's team, going to be taking on Coach Eichenberry, while Coach Wetzel and Coach Montgomery battle for the right to call themselves the Queens of Corning. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. I always have some weird things to say, don't I, Ryan? Yep. All right. How's the old stream going over there? How's the Facebook live look over there? 11 still? All right. Thanks a lot to the 11 folks for tuning in. Of course, we have others at KMAland.com watching, and then certainly those of you listening. We appreciate that. I'm Derek Martin. He's Steve Irvin, and we're ready for round number 2. Coach Wetzel's squad coming off the dominant win against Coach Montgomery. Coach Eichenberry against Coach Mallory Peterson. For Coach Peterson, it's Alexis Christians of Logan Magnolia, Cam's Madison Getler, Alicia Johnson and Maggie Wettengel from St. Albert, Catherine Nyhar, we mentioned, from South Page, TJ's Victoria Stanfield, Faith Staska of Mo Valley, and also the new team, Coach Montgomery's squad, is Shelby Broxius of Stanton, Creston's Taylor Buxton, Jaden Daffer from Sydney, Harlan's Olivia Peterson, Glenwood's Brielle Smith and Brooklyn Taylor, Southwest Valley's Haley Thomas, and Madison Williams of East Mills. Interesting story on the Shelby Broxius end of things. She was injured last week, was not going to be able to play, had an ankle injury, kind of a lightly sprained ankle, didn't want to risk it, but so she was happy that it was moved to this week, and she's now able to play. Mm-hmm. And another one would be Haley Thomas of Southwest Valley. She was injured all year. She had a torn ACL that she was recovering from. I think maybe about 3 or 4 weeks left in the season. She was allowed to start serving, I think, and maybe stationary passing, but now she's here and she's playing. All right, we're going to start here over on court number 1 with Coach Wetzel and Coach Montgomery's team, and we're underway. Jaden Daffer with a dig. What else is new? Here's Brielle Smith. And a diving play by McClintock, but it doesn't get to the net. Now, Smith, earlier I said Emma McDonald, maybe the hardest hitter here. Well, I just saw Brielle Smith, and I was like, that, she could definitely make a run at it too, because she could definitely hit very hard. Here's a serve for Coach Montgomery's team. Brooklyn Hunt also hits very hard, had it blocked, though, and popped up. Tipped over by Brielle Smith. She goes 2-hand tip, 1-hand tip, and she has 2 kills early on.
Yeah, and these kids have really figured out some things. It doesn't necessarily just swing hard, but find open zones, and they're doing a good job of that.
We saw Madison Getler from Cam, lefty swing, hitting there from that right side. Fantastic basketball and volleyball player, all-around athlete, and I was really amped to see her play. Her first swing I've seen from her, ooh, she's got some MPHs as well. Good serve here on this near side, and it's going to be eventually leading to a point, and it's 4-0. Coach Montgomery's team out to the early lead. Taylor Buxton hitting lefty. Madison Getler also serving left. You got 2 lefties serving at the same time. How often do you see that happen, Steve?
Not very often.
Kate Weiss with a good swing on this court B, ends up with a kill, and it's now 3-2 over on that side. 5-0. Coach Wetzel's team got out to the strong start in that first match, and now her team is down in a hole early. Good pass by McClintock, tipped over by Dare, and it lands down, so that ends the run. Makes it 5-1.
Well, we had the theory that if you played, you were going to have a big advantage over the team that hadn't. I guess that throw that down the tubes.
Certainly on that side of the court, for sure. Mariah Munsinger, she's really flashing, playing well there early.
She has done a really good job tonight. She's hit the ball very, very strong, has gotten some nice sets, and done a good job.
Brooklyn Taylor setting Shelby Broxius there. Now a roll shot over Cameron McClintock here in this near court. Jaden Daffer swings from the back and gets a kill. That is something that she can do really well. So it's 6-1. Coach Montgomery's team. I was thinking maybe Daffer, they'd give her a run around the front row.
Yeah, there you go.
She's 5'1", but man, she can hit. She is such a good hitter.
Yeah, I love watching her play. She is, constantly in motion, really great attitude, positive.
Haley Thomas with a serve for Southwest Valley. You see that knee brace on. It goes a little bit wide. I know she was very happy to have the opportunity to finish her career out in a situation like this.
Mm-hmm.
Carter Crispin back to serve it from Mo Valley. She had a run of aces last time. Can't land that one in front of Daffer. Here's a swing. Madison Williams had it blocked and landed down. Madison Williams hitting into a block of Cameron McClintock. East Mills and Sydney, those two girls are quite familiar with one another.
Yeah.
6-3, Coach Montgomery's team on top. 6-3, Coach Peterson's team on top. On the other court, Haley Thomas will set. Here's that big swing from Smith. Block back over. Bump set Thomas. Back row touch over by Daffer. Diving play on the the backside. Handled and then roll shot over by McClintock. Thomas back to Smith. Here it is. Big power. Good. Dig by Crispin. Bump set Dare. Goes to McClintock left side into a block and it lands down. Williams was there. Brooklyn Taylor was there.
Well, it was a nice swing by McClintock, but a better block on this side.
7-3, Coach Montgomery's squad on top. Here's Alicia Johnson setting on the other court. Good swing from Coach Peterson's side, and it ends up landing down on their side. Brooklyn Hunt, right side swing, dug by Thomas. Brooklyn Taylor sets. Here's Smith again. Off the block, pushed up, sent forward Dare. Brooke Miller out of system there, if there is a system, tipped over by McClintock, and now a free ball sent by Daffer. Dare, Miller, Hunt, and down for a kill. Nicely done, Brooklyn Hunt.
Yeah, Hunt hit that right back corner, and the defense wasn't positioned very well, but that's just kind of the way it goes right now.
Stuart Dusenberry, the up official on court 2 right now. Jennifer Lewis on court 1. Man, we just have some really good officials from this area.
All the officials that you have here, when you're a coach and you see them walk in the gym, you have the attitude of, man, am I glad they're here.
Yeah,
and that's a great way to look at them.
Coach Montgomery's team now up 8-4, while it's 6-6. Now 7-6, Coach Peterson's team. A little 3-0 run there from Coach Eikenberry. Here's a serve by Brielle Smith. Has a good jump serve, kind of went of a floater there, and they go quick setup in the middle, Dare to McClintock, and that's a dangerous combo for a kill. So Coach Wetzel's team got that point, right? Okay, so 8-5, the score now. Coach Montgomery's team on top. Here's the serve, up and over and in, done by Smith. Set up in the middle for Olivia Peterson. First we've seen of her in the lineup, and great middle. She'll play at Briar Cliff next year, and she gets the kill. And so many of these girls it's more so, like 10 years ago, there just wasn't a lot of girls advancing on to play at the next level. Now it's just everybody is, It seems like. Brooklyn Taylor, great multi-sport athlete, serves in, sent ahead by Crispin, back set, McClintock, right side swing, and a kill for Cameron McClintock. I like the matchup here of Daffer, which I'm sure that would probably happen quite a bit in practice, but McClintock swinging, Daffer trying to dig her up.
Yep.
Teammates from Sydney.
I'm sure they're competing really tough against each other.
McClintock serve, now kind of a scramble, and Buxton sends over a free ball. Set up middle and a swing into a block, and they call 4 touches. Okay, that's the first. I think that's the first whistle I've heard mid-play.
Yeah,
that's first call of the night.
Well, if you notice, McClintock didn't serve at Daffer either.
Yeah.
She goes, I'm not serving at her. That'd be stupid to do.
She stayed away from Jaden there. Olivia Peterson is back to serve for Harlan, or not for Harlan, but from Harlan. And nearly an ace. It is an ace. She nearly landed it down in front of Jordan Gilpin. It ended up going into the net. It's 11-6. Coach Montgomery's team on top. And we have a Sydney on each side. We also have a Creston on each side here with Megan Haley. Here's Lily Dare going to do a little tip over. Broxius, bump set, pushed over Williams. McClintock, near side, left side to Crispin, popped up. Brielle Smith saves, roll shot over by Williams. It's deep, and it makes it 11-7. Float over here to the other court. Madison Gettler, look at a lefty swing through a block for a kill. Fantastic Cam Cougar basketball, volleyball standout.
Yeah, that's not easy on that right side to be a lefty, because you got to let the ball cross your body before you can hit it.
Coach Peterson's team right now and Coach Eichenberry's team tied 10-10. Again, court number 2 dominating our attention here with their tight play. Tipped over by Taylor Wiedemeyer. Victoria Stanfield standing in the middle there, nearly got it blocked down. Wiedemeyer going to Munsinger left side, through a block, diving play Wettengale, and saved, and a free ball sent over. Voss, Wiedemeyer, Kate Weiss, tip, good save, Wettengale. She was all over that one. Pushed over Johnson. Hayes is there. Wiedemeyer back to Munsinger left side. Another dig by Wettengale. Overpassed, and Weiss slams it down. I don't know, the rallies are just better over here. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, well, you got Hayes and Munsinger opposite corners from that left spot, and you got a couple pretty good hitters over there.
And you got to understand this, too. Keely Anderson and Kayla Chapman were probably going to be their 2 pins. Here's the left side for Gettler, backing up and gets it over. Wiedemeyer back to Kate Weiss. It's been a good combo there, and she lands it in again. Kate Weiss from AHSTW playing very, very well. Makes it 12-10. 12-10 lead for Coach Eichenberry's team with a win. It would put her into the championship round again. Alicia Johnson, Gettler, again, tough swing, as you said, Steve.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to let that thing travel all the way across.
Yeah, it's just hard to time, but she's doing a great job. I'm sure she's used to it.
You know, one of the great players in the history of Nebraska volleyball, Sarah Pavin, a Hall of Famer, she was lefty, and she hit from everywhere as well. And it helps that she was 6'3".
Yeah, that does never hurt.
Both scores here, 12-11 now. Wettengale, that was Johnson with a serve. Weiss, good swing, good save by Neihart. How about that from the South Page Rebel? Roll shot over by Wettengale, and it's down for a kill. Maggie Wettengale will get a lot as a libero, but she finds the opening. And we're tied at 12 on both, so I like this.
Yeah.
And move back over
12 all the way.
Move back over here to court 1 as Lily Dare will serve for Coach Wetzel's team. Daffer, little bump set. Good job by Smith to get it over. She's so athletic. And now a nice set from Dare to Hunt, and a scramble pushed over by Taylor. Crispin's there. Dare back to Crispin from Missouri Valley for a kill, and she makes it 13-12. Coach Wetzel's team down early, 5-0. They've come back to take the lead.
And one thing you're noticing right now, I think you just see a lot more level of comfort and confidence on all the girls on all the different courts because of the fact they've gotten some swings in. They feel more confident, playing better.
There's Brielle Smith, big swing, and she lands it in. Brielle is just like a freak of nature. Like Bo knows, you know, the Bo Jackson. I always think of Bo Jackson poster, and I think Brielle Smith should be on that poster because when softball plays center field, cannon of an arm, hits harder than anybody, plays tennis, plays basketball. It's she can do anything. Brielle knows, is what I say. Tipped over by Brooklyn Hunt. Brielle, good save there. Look at that athleticism right there to save that. Dare, Crispin, huge swing, great save, but they're unable to get it up. And it is a point for Coach Wetzel's side, 14-13. 15-13 over on the other side. What is that, Trevor? Is that Coach Eichenberry's team on top? They're the home team?
Yes, they're on top, 15-13 right now.
All right, appreciate that from Trevor. Brielle Smith, huge swing from the middle here, overpassed. And then an overpass right back over. Dare, back set. Brooke Miller swings. Good save by Haley Thomas. Bump set from Taylor to Smith. Tipped over, dug by Dare. Miller, McClintock with a roll shot. That's handled well. Taylor back to Smith. And now a little bit of a scramble. Touch number 3 does go over. It's a free ball. Daffer, Thomas, back set. Brooklyn Taylor right side. Puts it off the block. Kind of a tool attempt, and it landed well. And it's 14-14. Good back and forth on both of these floors right now. As Jessica Voss serves an ace. Big ace there to give Coach Eichenberry a little bit of breathing room to make it 17-14. Back over to court 1 where Jaden Daffer with her jump serve. It floats wide and gives Coach Wetzel's team the lead back 15-14. And now a service error on the other side. And service errors, they're contagious.
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn Hunt, back to serve it. And she serves in. Buxton, Peterson setting. Probably doesn't do a lot of that. Pushed over, free ball chance. Miller, roll shot over. And now a hit into the net. And it's going to be a point for Coach Montgomery's team. It is 15-15. That was Bree Klein going up. Putting it into the tape. Free ball chance on the court number 2. Wiedemeyer. Paige Hayes. Big swing. Saved by the near side. Coach Peterson's squad. And then it was just up and over the net. And Taylor Wiedemeyer says, I'm putting that thing down.
Yeah, Wiedemeyer just stuck that thing down like she's a outside hitter all year.
Timeout on the floor. Trevor, where are we going? We're going to go to Coach Eichenberry's huddle here as it's in a timeout.
Okay, so what I noticed at first was they're really good servers. So that was the only thing that they were really getting us on was our first touch and passing. Once we fixed that, look at the score. So keep the serves going, serve aggressively, and what I would say is this. If you heard me say it, don't serve to anyone in green. Okay? St. Albert girls pass really well, so don't serve to them, and that strategy alone will get us. So serve to C's. Don't serve right at anybody. You ready? Okay. Finish. 1, 2, 3. Finish.
I love hearing Coach Eichenberry talk. One moment she's giving tips on her former player, Emma McDonald. Now she's saying, don't serve to green.
Mm-hmm.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, that's good coaching. You never really want to serve at a particular player. You want to serve in between players, make a move.
19-15, Coach Eichenberry's team on top. Coach Wetzel's team now up 17-16. That's been pretty tight here throughout. Here's a serve for Brooklyn Taylor. Over and in, but overpassed. Olivia Peterson, Taylor, and Taylor Buxton from Brooklyn Taylor to Taylor Buxton, and it's pushed over by Brooklyn Taylor. Now a chance here for Dare to swing into a block. Saved by Crispin. Bump set back to Dare. Cross court down the middle. Actually dug by Daffer. Where anybody's going to come and get it. No. Little miscommunication there. And that's a big point for Coach Wetzel's team to go up 18-16.
Now Daffer dug the ball there off that swing. And when she dug it, she positioned it so it'll go right to the setter. And that's just great play.
All right, back to serve. Brianna Klein. Going to play softball at Truman State. Division II softball player from Little Murray. Back set, tip by Peterson. She saw the opening and she lands it in. It's now 18-17.
So, you know all these players. You know what colleges are going to. You know their brothers and their sisters. You probably know some of their grandmas. I don't see how you keep all this stuff straight.
Well, it's a litany of, I wouldn't say useless information, but there's just a lot of stuff going on and firing in my brain, and it's tough being me sometimes. No,
I'm sure it is.
22-16 over on the other court. Their court 2, Coach Eichenberry's team trying to run away with it and position themselves as one of the top seeds in the championship round. Right now, Coach Wetzel's team, if they can win, they do the same. It's 18-17, though, Coach Wetzel's team on top of Coach Montgomery. There's a swing by Megan Haley, and an overpass, and actually didn't even get to the net, and it lands down, and it's now 19-17, Coach Wetzel's team on top. So a 2-point lead for Coach Wetzel, 5-point advantage, Coach Eichenberry, and she's trying to add to that. Here's a serve, over and in. Buxton with a dig. Taylor, nobody home. Tipped over by Madison Williams. Crispin, Shelby Stevenson from Cam. Back to Crispin, blocked and down on the Coach Wetzel's side. Big point there for Coach Montgomery to get within one.
Yeah, it was a nice block that time, and they're going to really need to go right here.
22-18, so getting a little closer there is Coach Peterson's squad. Back on court 1. Stevenson to Lily Dare, swinging a little bit more than usual, and they somehow get it over. McClintock, Stevenson, here's Hunt. Almost timed that perfectly. They do get it over. Pushed over by Williams, blocked but down, and Madison Williams wipes it off for the kill. And now another timeout on the other court, and Trevor Mader's trying to work his way. I don't know if he'll be able to get there in time. We'll see if he can get to Mallory Peterson Let's take a look. Let's take a listen here.
They can decide out right here, so just watch for those second balls coming over. Great serves, keep those serves, and make sure we're communicating on the hits. You're up, yes. Okay, make sure you're getting those blocks closed on the outside, okay? Get those touches there. When we're getting those touches, we're doing good things. Great job defensively. Keep it up, keep communicating. Team on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Mallory Peterson from Creston. Coach Eikenberry's team actually took the timeout. They're within 3 now at 22-19. Back here in court 1, Coach Montgomery's team suddenly, they've ran off, I think, about 4 or 5 in a row, and it's 21-19. Coach Montgomery's squad on top. And Taylor Buxton serving well here. Here's Buxton's serve. Over McClintock to Hunt, has to back up and sends it over. Now Brooklyn Taylor. Here's Smith. Brielle Smith puts it into the net, and it's 21-20. So back within 1.
That time Smith just kind of overran the ball a little bit and looked behind her, which is tough to do and tough to hit that ball. They really need to concentrate here and get some good swings.
21-20. Lily Dare with a serve. Buxton, good pass to Taylor, who sets back row for Daffer into a block, and we're tied at 21.
Hey, I get a kick out of Daffer, how she can hit. She hits that ball so aggressively out of the back row. She's not careful at all.
24
goes for it.
24-19 here. Coach Eikenberry's team has 5 match points. Tipped over Alicia Johnson, the great center for St. Albert. Wiedemeyer, 2-hand push over. Good save by Nyhart. And now Gettler off balance, somehow got it over. Good diving play by Wiedemeyer. Roll shot back row Hayes, and it goes deep. And it's now 24-20 there. 22-21. Coach Montgomery's team on top of Coach Wetzel on court 2. Go ahead or court 1, I should say. We'll stay on court 2. With this match point. Alicia Johnson serving here for Coach Peterson. It's wide, and that'll do it. And Coach Eikenberry's team is in as the top seed from Pool B. They win it 25-20. And on court 1, Brielle Smith reaches back and lands it down to make it 23-21. Now Coach Wetzel will take a timeout. We're going to get into Angie Montgomery's huddle for the first time. Here's Brent with Angie.
Yeah, this is why we had an agreement. Okay, keep up the block, right? Yeah, we're gonna take care of them blocking. That was a great cut, right? Just make sure we talk. Nothing hits the floor. Keep pursuing everything. Serve aggressive, right? Okay, let's push 2 and finish. Okay, let's go, guys.
Montgomery on 3. 1, 2, 3, Montgomery.
All right, this sounds like a team that is enjoying one another.
They got some enthusiasm going on out there.
And when you have Jaden Daffer on your team, you're kind of it's a given.
You have no choice.
Yes.
You have got to be enthusiastic.
Yep. Let's go. They're about ready here. 23-21. Haley Thomas from Southwest Valley is going to serve here. Serve is up. It is over. It is in. Hunt, Dare, back set, Crispin swings. That's dug by Thomas and into the net. So now 23-22. Coach Wetzel's team within 1. Another good battle here. If Coach Wetzel's team is able to come back and win, I mentioned this, they'd get the top seed in Pool A. Carter Crispin serves into the net, so it's now going to be a set point, match point, 2 of them for Coach Montgomery's squad.
Yeah, that's kind of a big miss there. You put Montgomery right at set point.
24-22, Jaden Daffer to serve. She serves over right at Cameron McClintock, and it's down, and it's a win for Coach Montgomery's team, 25-22. So it'll come down to Montgomery and Druvengay there in that next matchup. All right, so we're going to go ahead and announce to the folks. Okay, great volleyball there. 2 terrific sets and 2 terrific matches. Coach Rachel Eikenberry's team wins 25-20. They are into the semifinals as the top seed from Pool B. And here in Pool A, Coach Montgomery's team a winner, 25-22. Nothing quite yet decided there. We'll have the Western Iowa Conference Awards and the Pride of Iowa Conference Awards in just a moment. We'll be back for those on KMAFM 99.1 Clarinda, Shenandoah.
Mom, I got
got the job. I got the job.
That's fantastic. Is it more money?
It's a lot more money.
Oh, you deserve it for working so hard at the community college.
I'm not done yet. I'm going to get my bachelor's degree.
Wow, where?
Peru State College. They offer degrees completely online. They didn't hassle me about what courses transferred, and they offer in-state tuition to everyone.
Do you think I could go too?
Of course. Just visit Peru State College at peru.edu.
Since 1947, there's one name you can count on for 24-hour on-call service even after hours and on the weekends. That name, Gowing Plumbing. While they're located at 1210 West Sheridan in Shenandoah, they will travel within a 60-mile radius, and they're the only plumbing business in town that works on boiler heat. Gowing Plumbing is licensed and bonded for your peace of mind. Gowing Plumbing, 24 hours a day and night, 712-246-1803, or after hours, 712-310-9248.
We're back on KMA-FM 99.1, streaming at KMAland.com and on Facebook. And it's time now for the Western Iowa Conference and Pride of Iowa Conference Awards. Again, same deal. Offensive, defensive players of the year, center of the year, coach of the year, freshman, sophomore, junior, seniors of the year, and then an 8-member conference elite team. And first we're going to tell you about 5 conference elite members, and was scheduled to play here, could not make it through the weather, but from IKM Manning, Gabrielle Cadwell. And I also should have mentioned on these conference elites, what we did was we picked a libero, we picked a setter, and then the next 6 were just kind of left up to us. And the libero on the WIC conference elite team is Riley Hartle from Audubon. Another senior that was unable to make it here today, member of the conference elite, is trainer Sydney Huseman. All right, these next 2 are here. Conference elite member and senior from Tri-Center, Olivia Mason. Another conference elite member and the best bowler here today, from Tri-Center, Emma McDonald. Also, our freshman of the year today from the Western Iowa Conference, from AHSTW, Allie Myers. Our sophomore of the year and last year's freshman of the year, from Underwood, Macy Van Fossen. Our junior of the year in the Western Iowa Conference, from AHSTW, Kenzie Scheffler. All right, another member of our conference elite team from the WIC, and our setter of the year from Tri-Center, Lily Dare. Unable to make it here tonight, a member of our conference elite and our defensive player of the year. She led the WIC in blocks plus digs, combining those 2 statistics, from trainer Connor Sudman. All right, our senior of the year, our offensive player of the year, and a conference elite member from Tri-Center, Brooklyn Hunt. That Tri-Center team must have been pretty good. And our coach of the year, we're happy to have her back in the Western Iowa Conference, a major improvement in win total from last season from Underwood. Our coach of the year in the WIC is Paula Carmen. All right. It's our Western Iowa Conference Award winners. Congratulations to them. We're going to move on here in just a little bit. We're going to go to the Pride of Iowa Conference. Again, we had a lot of girls here from the Western Iowa Conference just making the short trip here to Glenwood. All right, let's move on to the Pride of Iowa Conference Awards. And first of all, we have 4 conference elite members to recognize. I'm going to guess some of these from that East Division are not here, but from Southeast Warren, a conference elite member, Leela Bales. Also a Conference Elite member from Central Decatur, Allie Boswell. I know this one is here. A Conference Elite member, a senior from Mount Air, Kirsten Klomhaus. Another Conference Elite member from East Union, Alyssa Winecoats. Also, I got a message from our freshman of the year today. Planned on coming, but just could not make it. There were some other commitments going on. But our freshman of the year from the Pride of Iowa Conference from Nottoway Valley, Maddox DeVault. Our sophomore of the year in the Pride of Iowa Conference from Lennox, T.J. Stokes. We have a Conference Elite member and also our Junior of the Year to recognize next from Southwest Valley, Gentry Schaefer. All right. Our Setter of the Year and also a member of the Conference Elite. What a season for Southwest Valley's Isabel Inman. Also, Defensive Player of the Year, Conference Elite member, and one of our players here today from East Union, Mackenzie Pryor. Our Offensive Player of the Year, our Senior of the Year, and a Conference Elite member from Central Decatur, Emma Atwood. And our Coach of the Year, not only a major improvement in win total from last year, but also got red hot there late in the season. Part of Iowa Conference Coach of the Year is Nottoway Valley's Allison Kibbers. All right, that's our Pride of Iowa Conference Award winners. Coming up in just a little bit, we will have round 3. Coach Angie Montgomery's team against Coach Jody Drubengay and Bonnie Clinch against Mallory Peterson's team. Stay tuned. Both the folks here in Glenwood and those on KMAFM 99.1 Clarinda, Shenandoah.
Mom, I got the job. I got the job.
That's fantastic. Is it more money?
It's a lot more money.
Oh, you deserve it for working so hard at the community college.
I'm not done yet. I'm going to get my bachelor's degree.
Wow, where?
Peru State College. They offer degrees completely online. They didn't hassle me about what courses transferred, and they offer in-state tuition to everyone.
Do you think I could go too?
Of course. Just visit Peru State College at peru.edu.
HawkeyeFord.com. It's where you'll find a complete selection of pre-owned cars and trucks. It's also where you can estimate your trade-in value and receive a no-hassle quote. Since 1988, Hawkeye Ford has been offering a high level of customer service and a commitment to making the process of buying your vehicle an enjoyable one. They strive to deliver 100% satisfaction every time you visit their location on Highway 34 east of Red Oak or on their 24/7 location, HawkeyeFord.com.
Well, we're a few moments away from round number 3, as mentioned. That'll be Coach Jody Drubengay's squad against Coach Angie Montgomery and Coach Bonnie Clinch against Coach Mallory Peterson. Do have some statistics to tell you about from Court 1, game number 1, which was the 25-11 win for Lindsey Wetzel's team over Coach Drubengay. And we saw it early. It was a lot of aces. Carter Christian served 4 aces. Lily Dare had 2 aces, and Jordan Gilpin had a pair of aces as well. And Shelby Brocious also served an ace. So there was 9 aces in that match for Southwest Valley's, or for Lindsey Wetzel's squad. Kill-wise, not a whole lot going on there. Didn't really need to. Brooklyn Hunt and Cameron McClintock each had 2. Lily Dare had 4 assists. There were 4 digs for Carter Crispin to lead the way there. On the other side, of Coach Jody Drubengay's side, got 2 kills from Kirsten Klomhaus. They had 3 digs each from Lexi Hare and McKenna Russell, and then 3 assists from Brianna Ross from Creston. And then in game 2, which just finished up, a nice win for Coach Angie Montgomery's team, 25-22 over Coach Wetzel. Leading the way there, they were very balanced. Brielle Smith had 2 kills, 3 digs. They also had a kill each from Jaden Daffer, Olivia Peterson, Brooklyn Taylor, and Madison Williams. There were 3 assists by Brooklyn Taylor. Haley Thomas had a pair of assists. Digs-wise, how about Brooklyn Taylor? 12 digs. Jaden Daffer had 5 digs. And then the block was up. Madison Williams, 3 blocks. 2 blocks for Shelby Shelby Stevenson. 2 blocks for Brooklyn Taylor as well. And Taylor also had 2 aces. For Coach Wetzel, Carter Crispin was hot. She had 4 kills, 4 digs. And Brooklyn Hunt had a couple of kills. Cameron McClintock, Carter Crispin, Lily Dare all had 4 digs. There were a couple of blocks for Brooklyn Hunt as well. So those are the statistics from the first 2 matches on court number 1. Coming up, we've got, this is the big one. If you win, you're in. Angie Montgomery's team against Jody Druvengay's team. Actually, if Coach Druvengay's team were to win, then we go to the tiebreaker. Montgomery needs if Montgomery wins, they're in. Coach Druvengay wins, then we get a little into the tiebreaker. Coach Clinch and Coach Peterson's side, that's a win-you're-in situation. We've seen these teams already. They're actually going to go ahead and start here on court 1. So let's get it underway. Coach Montgomery against Coach Jody Druvengay. Brianna Ross setting Kirsten Klumhouse, and it's a kill right off the bat. Before we even can realize the thing was starting, it's a kill.
Yeah, Klumhouse has really done a good job today. That time, hit the ball tough.
1-0, Coach Druvengay's team, their first lead because they got down very big there in that first match. Good dig by Broxius. Brooklyn Taylor bump set for Daffer. Guess what? She's swinging again and leaving nothing to chance. Russell bump set for Klumhouse, who tips it over. Brooklyn Taylor sets Madison Williams. Don't know that got over. It did not. And it's 2-0, Coach Druvengay's squad.
If you watch, they're kind of serving away from Daffer, which is probably pretty smart because they figured out she's a really good passer.
I would hit away from her. I would set away from her. I would not let her touch it. Well, they just served at her, and it worked for an ace. What do we know?
Yep, we don't know anything.
And that's an ace. Okay, Brianna Ross gets the ace. 3-0 in round number 3 in Pool A. Dug by Broxius, tracked by Taylor. They're having trouble with the pass, and it lands down, and it's 4-0. Coach Druvengay's team out to a good start. Totally the opposite of their first match.
I think Montgomery's team was a little bit of a slow starter last time, too.
4-0. Coach Druvengay's Brianna Ross serves. Overpassed. McKenna Russell. Ross bump set in the middle. It's a swing from Emily Newton, and it goes deep, and it's 4-1.
Yeah, these 2 teams, I don't think, did a lot of warm-up. I guess they were ready to go, and, hey, let's play. We're here to play.
Here's a serve by Taylor Buxton. Over and in, dug by McKenna Russell. Now Kirsten Klumhouse off of a block, popped up by Daffer. Bump set, Taylor. Smith, big swing from about 10 feet off. And it's a kill for Brielle Smith. Love watching her play. I mean, anything she does, she's just like she's a power. Yeah. She's so powerful.
She really built athletically. You could tell that. I'd like to see her play softball and see that throw in from center field.
Yeah, it is insane. Nobody runs on her. Somebody did once, though, and then they learned. And
is that right?
And that was that. Haley Thomas ready to serve for Coach Montgomery's team. Now within 2 at 4-2. And it's an ace. That's the one thing that we saw Coach Druvengay's team have a little bit of issues with was the communication on serve receive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, part of it is you're next to people you're not usually used to, and a little difference in who takes what.
Here's a serve, pushed forward by Thomas. Ross, Klumhouse, nearly lands it down, and it is down. Kirsten Klumhouse off to a fantastic start here in this set.
Yeah, Klumhouse has played really well all day, and coming from Mount Ayr, she had no short trip today at all.
Yes. Yeah, again, we mentioned this team is pretty much, I think it is all Taylor and Union County. Mm-hmm. You got Diagonal, Creston. Now here's a serve from Diagonal's Emily Newton. It's into the net, and it's 5-4. Diagonal, Creston, Mount Ayr, Bedford, Southwest Valley, which, Corning. So I guess that's Adams County.
Mm-hmm.
And then East Union. Overpass, and Olivia Peterson uses her 6'1" frame to go up and slam it down for the kill and make it 5-5. We're getting underway on court 2. Coach Clinch against Coach Peterson. This is a winner and you're inner. Newton, Ross. A lot of fisting going on over there, and it's lands down on one side. All right, we got the stats from game number 2 on court 2. Kill leader, Madison Gettler. We could see that. She had 5. The Cam southpaw. Here's another ace. Madison Williams lands it down. Alicia Johnson also had 3 kills and 5 assists. Maggie Wettengale had 5 digs. Gettler also 4 digs. It was a 25-20 Coach Eikenberry win. Madison Williams serves. Emily Newton digs. Brianna Ross to Pryor. Big swing and a kill. Mackenzie Pryor goes up and slams it down and in. So it's now 7-6. Coach Montgomery's squad on top. Kate Weiss from AHSTW. How about 6 kills for her to lead the way for Coach Eikenberry's team that second round victory. Klomhouse with an aggressive serve at Daffer, who puts it on Thomas. Left side, little backhand from Peterson. Had him scrambling. Third ball is over. Smith, Thomas. Roll shot, Brooklyn Taylor. Push forward, Klomhouse. Now Ross. Russell will send it over. Russell playing all the way around. She's a libero playing on that front row. And then Brielle Smith puts it into the net. It's now 7-7. And Ryan does a great job he inserts the names on the scoreboard.
There you go.
So we know who's who. I guess that's more Glenwood's scoreboard than Ryan, but he did press some buttons, right? Yeah. All right, here's a roll shot from Peterson. Emily Newton is there. Bree Ross will set. Little tip. And a scramble. That was Lexi Hare with the tip. Pushed over Brielle Smith. Newton to Ross to Pryor. 2-hand tip over the block. Diving play Daffer. Saved by Thomas. And it's sent over on the third from Brielle Smith. And then it's down. Are we going to replay that or no? What are we going to do? Yeah, we play that.
Replay.
It was a good rally, but
Yeah.
you got to replay that one. 7-7. It remains. And here's a serve coming for. Okay, yeah, we got to go back to the original rotation there on the serve. Kirsten Klomhouse serving early on the other side, 4-2. Was that Coach Peterson's team on top, Trevor?
I believe actually it's Coach Clinch's team on top here in this one, Derek, 4-2.
All right, thank you. Olivia Peterson taps it over the left hand. Brianna Ross, Lexi Hare, roll shot. Here's Haley Thomas. Peterson, off balance. Good swing, though. Good save by Ross. Now a joust to the net. Pryor gets it over. Saved by Taylor. Left side swinging is Smith, who wipes it a little too far to the left and out.
So I got to weigh how Jaden Daffer can play for college, and that during the summer she runs a 1-week camp. Here's how you pass, and here's how you play defense in the back row. And she would make a lot of money because she does such a great job out there.
Olivia Peterson with a tip. Jousting at the net. Brooklyn Taylor goes up and wins the joust, and it's 8-8. Yeah, Daffer, she originally, throughout her early career, was a setter.
Mm-hmm.
And so then she kind of comes in as a freshman, and Mackenzie Daffer, her older sister, is setting. So they kind of move her back to the back row. And then Olivia Larson's coming up, one of the great setters in the area. So, hey, you're just going to be a libero. And, man, is she taken to it. Our KMAland overall Defensive Player of the Year, which we'll honor here a little bit later. Here's Jaden sending over a free ball. Emily Newton tracks it down. Bree Ross to Lexi Hare, who lands it in. Nice swing from Lexi, who is about the third Hare of 4, I believe. The one that I remember really covering, Morgan Hare. She was a great player, great basketball player. Villisca, the final flight, their final year as Villisca before becoming Southwest Valley. They go to the state tournament. Such a thrilling ride that was for them. Mackenzie Pryor, and for me, of course. Pryor gets it down, makes it 10-8. Coach Drew McGay's squad not wanting to go away. They want to put this into a point differential tiebreaker, but I've got a bad news for her. They're probably not going to be on the winning end of that tiebreaker because they lost the first one by 14.
Mm-hmm.
But, they're not thinking about that at all.
No.
Shelby Broxius, a Stanton player for Coach Drew McGay, lands a kill down against Coach Drew McGay's team. And is it 10-10 or is it 10-9, Ryan? 10-9, okay. Here's a serve by Brooklyn Taylor. Brianna Ross tips it over. Trying to mount some offense. Here's some. Oh, nope, tipped over. Russell, Ross kind of moving around, and Pryor 2 hands it ahead. Daffer, Taylor, Buxton left hand swing into the block, back over. Taylor again, swing from Daffer back row. Push forward, Klomhouse. Now Ross to Hare left side. Huge swing and a kill.
Yeah, nice swing by Hare down the line.
11-9. Here's a serve from Kara Weiss on the other side, and she lands a kill down. It's a big lead there for Coach Clinch's side, still leading there 10-4. And now a timeout, and Coach Clinch in the huddle. Trevor Mater is getting in it.
We'll take his
it's a little stuck.
Line. There you go.
There we go.
Okay, listen, you've gone on like 2 good runs, okay? So just do that again, okay? We're up, 6 points, okay? Do like the runs is where we're gonna get the win, okay? So going on a run is where you're gonna get the win, okay? So keep that up, keep pushing those serves, keep pushing that defense. You guys are really good. Good job. Rusty Pennies, 1, 2, 3, Rusty Pennies!
I don't know what that means, but that was, I think they were a little nervous with the microphone.
Yeah, I think that changes behavior.
11-10, Coach Drubengay's team here up on court 1, and Emily Newton's not going to get that one over, so it's 11-11 now. Had some ties here of late. Drubengay's squad hanging in. Jaden Daffer back to serve. She got a nice little jump serve. That one she goes with a laser, and she hits it deep. Generally, it's kind of a floater that she tries to land between some opponents. Makes it 12-11, Coach Drubengay's team on top. Coach Irvin, did you ever say, hey, we've gone on 2 runs, so do that again?
Never did that. No.
Klomhouse with a tip. Daffer, Taylor. Here's Broxius left side, and it's down. Hit a couple up the rafters.
Nice swing by Broxius.
Yeah, she's had some good swings there on the left side for Coach Montgomery. Here's Emma McDonald. I wanted to take a look at that big swing there, but a block was up. Johnson. Here's Nyhart. Nice swing from the South Page Rebel, and she gets a kill out of it here on court 2. We have a service error. Go ahead.
And her coach played for me way back when. So what's the moral of that story? I'm old.
Well, I was kind of thinking when you were naming off, the grandmas and the brothers and the sisters, and I was like, well, this means I've been here for a little while. That's 10 years of knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Brooklyn Taylor and Taylor Buxton trying to connect again for Coach Montgomery's team. And then Emily Newton goes up, taps it down, and Coach Drubengay's squad up 14-12. 14-12, Coach Drubengay's squad on top. Better showing here than the next time around. Bree Ross, Taylor Buxton, Brooklyn Taylor, Taylor Buxton again. Now we've got a ball coming out over here. If we could just try to keep the balls on their own courts, that would be great.
Yeah.
Volleyballs, though, have a mind of their own. 14-12, Coach Drubengay has the lead. It's a good serve by Ross. Taylor, good job to tip it over. Ross, Newton with a tip into a block, kind of rolls around the net. Now Taylor over to Brielle Smith, and dug by Hare. And Newton gets an opportunity that she hits a little bit wide, and it ends up a point for Montgomery, 14-13. When you're trying to maybe put together a rotation or a lineup for girls that you don't know a whole lot about, it could probably be pretty difficult.
Yeah. Well, you got to have 2 good outsides and a setter, because the outsides are going to get the ball most of the time, especially if the passes are off. So if you got some people who are pretty good, consistent hitters, they'll do well. And of course, the setter is the big key.
And a libero, like a Jaden Daffer.
Yeah, that is a great luxury to have.
14-14. Here's the serve by Haley Thomas, and it's an ace. The interesting thing about it all was Coach Wetzel kind of, told us this earlier, so I'll go ahead and say it again. Setters. Every first pick was a setter.
Yeah. You got to have somebody get to deliver the ball, and there'll be enough hitters around. You can probably, but lots of times on teams, people don't want to be setters because it takes an awful lot of work, and the other thing is it's an unsung job, and sometimes the hitters get mad at you because you're not putting the ball where they want it. So it's got to be a special person.
A couple of tight battles here, 15-15, now 16-15. Coach Montgomery's team takes the lead, and it's 12-10 now on the other side. So Coach Clinch's team did not listen to her when she said, do that again. Yeah. Here's a tip by Phillips, saved by Gettler, pushed over by Johnson. Kate Carlson here. This is court 2. This is Ashley Van Fossen who puts it into the net. Back to court 1. Haley Thomas, nice shoot set attempt to Brielle Smith, but the timing just isn't there here early on. Now, Trevor Mader, timeout on the other side. Mallory Peterson going to talk.
We're not getting sucked up defensively. Okay, keep those serves aggressive. We're going to keep going zone 1-2, okay, on that. Just make sure, like I said, defensively we're getting sucked up sometimes, especially that middle back, left back when they slide around this way. Okay, so just defensively communicate, make sure we're getting in those gaps, not right behind the block, okay? Keep it up, nice job at the net.
All right, Mallory Peterson, a little insight into the Creston head coach's game plan there. The winner of that match right there, the winner of that set, is in to the championship round and would square off with, I guess, the number 1 seed from Pool A, which we don't know who that is just yet. 17-16, Coach Montgomery's team is now taking a little bit of a lead, and Brielle Smith with the jump serve. It's in for an ace. It's 18-16.
Yeah, nice job by Smith that time. That's a good jump serve.
Brielle Smith. Brielle knows, remember? Bo
yeah,
knows.
There you go. Yeah.
18-16. Smith to serve it again. And floats it just over. She went the other way that time, and it ends up leading to a point. She had a really nice run against AL this year, just serving lasers. About a 5-point run. Here's a timeout on the other floor, and Brent Barnett is going to get into Angie Montgomery's huddle. Let's hear from Coach Montgomery.
Hey.
What's up, KMA?
Nice
listeners.
What? Listening to us.
Are they listening to us?
Oh,
What's up?
wow. So, team, how do you think we're doing right now?
Okay.
We could stick that first pass on serve receive a little bit better. Ball control, so we've got 3 good options, right? Okay, all right. Let's finish. Yep.
Montgomery on 3! 1, 2, 3, Montgomery!
Brent, was that Jaden Daffer with the hello to KMA?
That was one Brielle Smith.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't know if it was Brielle or if it was Jaden. Kind of two fun-loving girls right there. And like we said, full of energy on that team right now. 19-16, so Coach Montgomery's team is on top and trying to finish things out. Here's Brielle's next serve. It rolls over the net and just gets down, and it's 20-16.
Yeah, it's 3 in a row right now by Smith.
Yep, can change a set, and a match as it is in an instant. With 3 serves, suddenly you're up 4. Here's another serve. This one a little bit of a floater. Has Coach Drubengay's team kind of scrambling. They two-hand it over. Peterson. Back set for Taylor from Haley Thomas. Good save. Now Ross tipped by Hare into a block. Back over. Pushed over by Klomhouse. Might have called a 2-touch if this was somewhere else. Brianna Ross. Mackenzie Pryor with a tap. And right back over it goes. Ross back to Hare left side. Into a block, and it's down, man. They just kept coming, kept getting blocks back over. And it's 21-16.
Now Montgomery's team is really playing well right now.
It's 21-16 there with Coach Montgomery's squad. Oh, man, Madison Gettler. This girl is shining with an opportunity in front of a very big crowd and playing a lot of girls that teams they don't normally see. The Cam Star with another big kill makes it 15-14 on court 2. Back to court 1, and it's going to be another point for Coach Montgomery's team. This was, 16-16, 6 in a row scored for Coach Montgomery, and it's now on the brink of taking the set, the match, and the pool. Brielle Smith continuing to serve. Here's the serve. Floats it over. Good diving play by Klomhouse. Then she kicked it, though. And you can kick it, but if you were the last one to touch it, you can't.
Yeah. Now, Smith has done a really nice job, and what she's done is she's varied her serve. She's gone hard, she's gone soft, she's gone middle, she's gone short. See what she does this time.
23-16, Brielle Smith with another serve. Still in the back row. The third touch is going to be pushed by Hare off of a block for a kill, so they do get out of the rally, but the damage is done, and it's 23-17 now, and now maybe McKenna Russell. She needs to step back there and serve about 6 in a row. Russell from Bedford. Smith with the dig. Bump set Thomas. Back to Smith swinging back row, and she lands it down. Why not? And it's 24-17. And it'll be set, match, and pool point for Coach Montgomery's team. Here's a serve by Brooklyn Taylor. Brianna Ross, Lexi Hare. Taylor's there. Buxton sets to Broxius. 2-hand over. Hare's there. Ross middle, Mackenzie Pryor with a tip into the net, and Coach Montgomery's team takes it 25-17. That'll put Coach Montgomery's team into the championship round, where they will be the number 1 seed. Opposite the number 1 seed, Coach Eikenberry. On court 2 right now, it's 18-15. Coach Clinch's team on top. Back set for Mason. Mason, good diving play by Gettler. And gets it over. Back to McDonald. Huge swing through a block and a kill. Sometimes when you've got that velocity like McDonald, the block can be full, but it just can't, you just don't get enough of it.
Right. They didn't have the block set where it penetrated the net.
19-15. Coach Clinch's team on top, and now it ends there with a service error into the net. Makes it 19-16. And here's a serve over and in. Chance for Olivia Mason, and she puts it into the net. Makes it 19-18, I believe, or is it 19-17? 19-17. Another serve up and over and dug by Kate Carlson. Now Kara Weiss sets for McDonald, goes up with the left hand into the net. It's 19-18. It's a good battle here. Again, the winner is into the championship series. The loser would fall into that consolation. Serve for Coach Peterson's squad at Cassidy Cron. She puts it on Kara Weiss. Bump set for Mason. And I don't know if it was an overpass or just went into the net. Oh, they call coming over the net. All right.
Touch the ball on the opponent's side.
Looks like we lost the scoreboard over there. I think it's 20-18 maybe. Kara Weiss served 20-18. Weiss is served. Now she dives and makes a great play. McDonald high above the net, goes for a tip and lands it down, and it's 21-18. Kara Weiss continuing to serve here for Coach Clinch's squad. Coach Clinch, the Thomas Jefferson head coach. Here's a serve for Weiss. It's over, it's in, it's dug out. Johnson backs at Alexis Christians, and I don't think it got over. 4 touches, and it'll be 22-18. So Weiss, like Brielle Smith did on the other court, with a nice service run here to open things up a little bit. Next serve is wide, as I say that. 22-19. The old radio jinx, you know about that.
Yep.
22-19 the score. We're going to have Rolling Valley, Missouri River, and Bluegrass Conference Awards after this round. Kate Carlson digs. Kara Weiss, Olivia Mason from the middle threw a block for a kill, and it's 23-19. So again, the winner of this is the 2 seed. They will play Coach Angie Montgomery's team. And we know Coach Wetzel will be taking on Coach Eikenberry. And we have stats. Thank you very much. Service error makes it 23-20. Coach Peterson's team with a little bit of life here. Can they make the comeback? Victoria Stanfield back into the front row. The Thomas Jefferson middle. There's a serve by Wettengel. Mason digs. Tap by Van Fossen. Gettler's there. Johnson will two-handed back row. Just wide. And it makes it 24-20. And so 4 set match points for Coach Clinch's squad. It'll be Kate Carlson back to serve it. Here's a serve. It's up. It is over. It is in. It is dug and tipped into the net by Alicia Johnson. And that will be it. 25-20. Coach Clinch's team wins. Coach Clinch's squad clinches a chance in that semifinal. And it'll be Coach Montgomery's team against Coach Clinch and Coach Eikenberry against Coach Wetzel. And now I will go ahead and inform the troops about that. All right, so Angie Montgomery's team, a winner in Pool A, 25-17 over Coach Druven Gay, and Coach Montgomery's squad is into the championship series, championship round, the semifinals. Meanwhile, Coach Clinch's squad, a 25-20 winner over Coach Peterson, so Coach Clinch's squad clinches a spot in the semifinals. Thank you very much. So the matchups, Coach Montgomery against Coach Clinch. We'll go ahead and put that on Court A. Court 1, left side, my left, near court. And then Coach Eikenberry's team against Coach Wetzel's team in the other semifinal in Court number 2. And then later during the championship, it'll be Coach Drew Van Gay's team on court number 2 against Coach Peterson's team. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with some awards, more awards, Rolling Valley, Missouri River, and Bluegrass Conference awards next.
Mom, I got the job. I got the job.
That's fantastic. Is it more money?
It's a lot more money.
Oh, you deserve it for working so hard at the community college.
I'm not done yet. I'm going to get my bachelor's degree.
Wow, where?
Peru State College. They offer degrees completely online. They didn't hassle me about what courses transferred, and they offer in-state tuition to everyone.
Do you think I could go too?
Of course. Just visit Peru State College at peru.edu.
All right, welcome back on both KMA FM 99.1 and also on this microphone. Let's go ahead and do some Rolling Valley Conference awards. And first of all, we have 5 Conference Elite members from the Rolling Valley. First of all, from Peyton Sheridan, Megan Carey. Congratulations to Megan. It's a long drive through a lot of snow. Another Conference Elite member, and she is here from CAM, Madison Gettler. Hope you've had a chance to watch Madison play here tonight. She has been pretty impressive. The next member of our Conference Elite team was scheduled to be here, could not make it through all the snow and had to work. From Glidden Ralston, Emma Hanisch. Another Conference Elite member, and also from Glidden Ralston, Hannah Whitver. Another member of our Conference Elite team, and one that could not make it there through the snow, from Coon Rapids Bayard, Caitlin Winnett. Okay, on to our Freshman of the Year. Our Freshman of the Year from the Rolling Valley Conference is Woodbine's Whitney Kuhlman. Oh, she's here. Thank you for coming. Also, our Sophomore of the Year in the Rolling Valley Conference from Coon Rapids Bayard, Cassidy Baker. Another member of our Conference Elite team and Junior of the Year from Boyer Valley, Jessica Falkin. A Conference Elite member and our Setter of the Year in the Rolling Valley Conference from CAM, Shelby Stevenson. Another one that was left in due to the snow. She really wanted to make it, and she has a bevy of awards. Conference Elites, Senior of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year from our WEVA, Emily Danner. And our Coach of the Year, unable to make it here tonight. They actually won the Rolling Valley Conference, and they made a run to the regional final, and really nearly, I think they were tied 1-1, and they lost a deep third set and nearly made it to the state tournament. But it's our WEVA's head coach. Our Coach of the Year in the Rolling Valley Conference is Amber Hoffman. All right, so that's our Rolling Valley trio. Coming up next, we'll have our Missouri River Conference Awards, and some of these girls, of course, from well north. We'll go ahead and honor them and recognize them anyway. Missouri River Conference Awards now. We're going to run off about 4 Conference Elite team members. I don't know if we'll see if some of these are here. From Council Bluffs, Abraham Lincoln, a member of our Conference Elites, Elena Bonet. All right. Definitely not here. From Sioux City North, Kylie Eichholt. Another from Council Bluffs, Abraham Lincoln, the libero, Taylin Kiefer. All right, thanks a lot for coming, Taylin. Also a Conference Elite member from Sergeant Bluff Luton, Ellie Sneller. The Missouri River Conference Freshman of the Year from Council Bluffs, Abraham Lincoln, Bailey Gears. Our Sophomore of the Year in the Missouri River from Sioux City East is Linnea Wells. Also a Conference Elite member and a Senior of the Year from Heelan, Nicole Jacobson. Conference Elite member and setter of the year in the Missouri River Conference. And I was sent a direct message on Twitter today, and I was told to note that she only missed one serve all year. From Council Bluffs, Abraham Lincoln, Sam Christensen. Just one. Conference Elite member and Defensive Player of the Year from Sergeant Bluff Luton, Madison Harms. And a Conference Elite Junior of the Year and Offensive Player of the Year from Sergeant Bluff Luton, another one, Kenzie Foley. And I received a text from our two-time now back-to-back Coach of the Year that she just could not get out of her driveway. So that's unfortunate, but we will honor her anyway. From Council Bluffs, Abraham Lincoln, our Coach of the Year in the Missouri River Conference is Katie Darrington. Once again, our Missouri River Trio. Let's move on now to the Bluegrass Conference Awards. And we are going to honor, first of all, 3 Conference Elite members. From Seymour, A.C. Jellison. From Murray, she's here, Brianna Klein. Another member of our Conference Elite in the Bluegrass is from Diagonal, Bailey Taylor. A Conference Elite member as a freshman. I don't know if we had any others of those, but also our Freshman of the Year in the Bluegrass. From Lamoni, Abrielle Martin. Our Sophomore of the Year in the league is Twyla Barber from Murray. You're going to be pretty lonely down there, Bree. Also, our Conference Elite member and Junior of the Year from Ankeny Christian Academy, Alyssa Kuntz. Our Conference Elite member and our Setter of the Year from Seymour, Theta Hauser. Our Conference Elite and Defensive Player of the Year from Ankeny Christian, Hannah Howard. And our Conference Elite and Senior of the Year, as well as our Offensive Player of the Year, Riley Jewett. And our Coach of the Year from Seymour is Jennifer Miller. Thanks a lot to Bree for being here. Brianna Klein. Give her a round of applause. All right, so we've got the semifinals coming up. Angie Montgomery against Bonnie Clinch, and it's Rachel Eikenberry against Lindsay Wetzel here in just a bit. Stay tuned for that here on KMAFM 99.1 Clarinda, Shenandoah.
This is Tim, and at Heartland Net, we don't believe in leaving well enough alone. We believe in always working to make things better. For example, we're in the process of updating our wireless equipment. We already pride ourselves in speed, reliability, and service, and we're making updates to help us add even more. It's what we do. We continue to look for new and improved ways to provide for our customers. And we love to count you as one of them here at Heartland Net.
Mom, I got the job. I got the job.
That's fantastic. Is it more money?
It's a lot more money.
Oh, you deserve it for working so hard at the community college.
I'm not done yet. I'm going to get my bachelor's degree.
Wow. Where?
Peru State College. They offer degrees completely online. They didn't hassle me about what courses transferred, and they offer in-state tuition to everyone.
Do you think I could go too?
Of course. Just visit Peru State College at peru.edu.
They'll challenge your authority. They'll try to break your will. They'll push you to the edge of your sanity. Because that's what kids do. But this car is your territory, not theirs. Defend it. Who makes the payments? Who cleans it? Who drives it? You do. That's who. And in here, your word is law. So when you say you won't move until everyone's buckled up, you won't budge an inch until you hear that click. Never give up until they buckle up. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council. For more information, visit safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup.
Technology moves at the speed of innovation, and today, that's lightning fast. So when you get your hands on the latest tech, don't forget to do the right thing with your old devices. Recycle them. The Consumer Electronics Association and its members are making recycling your old tech device as easy as purchasing new ones. Just go to greenergadgets.org, type in your zip code, and you'll instantly find the responsible recycling location closest to your home. You'll also find lots of tips to simplify your recycling, like asking the store where you buy your new TV if they'll haul away your old one. Television sets, video game consoles, smartphones, tablets, they're all recyclable. Don't let them clog up your local landfill. Just visit greenergadgets.org. You're sharp enough to get the latest tech tools into your home. Now be responsible enough to get your old devices to the recycler. That's greenergadgets.org.
All right, welcome back. They started without us there, Steve. It's 1-1. Coach Montgomery and Coach Clinch's team battling it out in court number 1. And it'll be Cassidy Cron, the lefty, serving here. And it's down for an ace. We've seen a lot of aces here today.
Yeah, passing sometimes just isn't where it normally is going to be in a mid-season, so it's tough.
Yeah, we try to keep it as close to the volleyball season, but we added an extra week this year, so probably does have an effect.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Taylor hits it a little bit deep, or a lot of it deep. It makes it 3-1. Coach Clinch's team on top here. So Coach Clinch's squad coming out as the 2 seed from Pool B and taking on the top seed from Pool A, Coach Montgomery. Cron with a serve, continuing to serve well and aggressively. Here's a power tip with a 2-hand push from Brielle Smith that finds an opening and lands down.
Now, Smith and Daffer really shined on that team there from Montgomery.
And it'll be Daffer stepping back to serve. At 3-2, Coach Clinch's team on top. Daffer taking her time, waiting for there it is. And her serve is up. It is over. It is deep. She kind of goes, sometimes she'll go to that laser serve and it just goes a little deep. Generally, she's more of the change-up type server. 4-2, Coach Clinch's team out in front here in the opening set, the only set. Taylor Buxton, make that Thomas with a set. Good diving play by Jaden Daffer. No clue how she got it. And then a roll shot from the back row from Taylor Buxton lands down, and it's 4-3.
Yeah, if you watch Daffer pass, one of the reasons she's such a good passer, she has a great platform that she puts together, and it's there way early before the ball gets there.
Mm-hmm. And, fundamentals huge, instincts as well from her. Here's Brielle Smith, who changed the game with her serve last time around. Great diving play by Cassidy Cron, the libero for East Mills. Free ball sent over. Here's Thomas. Peterson tried to wipe it off, but it's blocked back over. Now another joust. This time it lands in. Little 2-hand tip down by Peterson. Makes it 4-4.
Yeah, when you play something like this, too, the team that makes the fewest mistakes will generally have a pretty good advantage. And I think that you've seen that with Montgomery's team.
Yeah, Coach Montgomery and Coach Clinch's team, they both got done. I mean, they were just played, so those two said, we don't really need a warm-up. And now another ace for Brielle Smith. She's turning into one of the stars here today.
Yeah, she had several aces that kind of lit their fire in that previous match.
Smith continuing to serve. Sometimes not an ace, but eventually leads to a point because of a poor pass. But now a service error goes a little bit wide, and it's 5-5. So the two teams have pretty much split things here, or definitely have split things over the first 10 points. And now Kara Weiss will step back and serve. Winner of this plays the winner of Eikenberry Wetzel for the title. The loser, well, they're done. Kara Weiss with a serve. Smith. Haley Thomas bump set to Smith, who sends over a roll shot. Carlson, Weiss, good setup of the back set to Van Fossen. Saved by the near side team, Coach Montgomery's squad. Good swing from Taylor. Now Van Fossen again. Push forward. Brielle Smith. Thomas. Here's Peterson with a 2-hander. Scrambling. Still scrambling. And they're not going to be able to get it over. It ends up being a point for Coach Montgomery. It's just kind of an exhibition type tournament, but these girls are flying all over no matter what.
Yeah, and you've seen several girls dive to the floor, so they're not here just to kind of mess around. They're wanting to compete.
Brooklyn Taylor with a serve. Cron sends it ahead. Back set Weiss. McDonald beautifully set up, but blocked. And then it lands down on the side of Coach Clinch's squad. It's now 7-5, Coach Montgomery.
That was a nice set by Weiss. Ball took her clear across the net, and she had a nice back set.
Here's a serve. It's dug by Carlson to Mason. Nearly landed that one down. Good save by Daffer again. Now she sends over a back-up roll shot. Weiss, left side. McDonald, huge swing. The dig goes off the rafters and lands down. McDonald, a lot of heat on that one. Gets the kill.
Yeah, she hit a tough ball, and ball couldn't be controlled very well. It went up in the rafters, and then when it gets up there, you never know what it's going to do.
7-6, Coach Montgomery's team on top. Here's a serve for McDonald. Going away from the jump serve. Good save by Daffer. And now a right side swing from Peterson. Diving play Carlson. Weiss pops it up and then sent over by McDonald. Great save. Taylor, Buxton. It's down. What a point.
Yeah, that was a nice swing there.
8-6, Coach Montgomery's squad. Now, Coach Clinch's team flying all over the place. They kind of deserve the point, but there's no deserve in volleyball. Olivia Peterson will serve it for the Cyclones as they're about ready to get started on the other court. Good change-up serve, and they do get it over with a scramble. Brooklyn Taylor setting for Williams, who hits it deep out of the middle, and it's now 8-7. All right, so near side here on court 2 is Coach Wetzel's team, if you're watching at home, and far side, Coach Eichenberry's team, and it'll be Wetzel's team serving first there on court 2. Back to court 1, a deep serve by Kate Carlson makes it 9-7. Coach Montgomery's team with the lead. Taylor Buxton back to serve it. Here's the serve. It's up, it's over. It's dug by Carlson. Bump set. Big swing from Phillips. Now Taylor doing a lot of setting tonight to her teammate Smith, who gets a big kill.
That's a nice swing. Gee, Minnie.
She didn't leave anything to chance there, did she?
No, it went off the one blocker on the middle and then back on the other blocker and down.
10-7, Coach Montgomery's team with a lead. Good serve and an ace for Taylor Buxton. Montgomery's team, the difference in this one and their last one is the serving.
Yeah.
They have been aggressive.
They have served very well, and they don't make that many mistakes.
Buxton with a serve. Backing up is Carlson. It's going to be a free ball sent over. Williams to Taylor. Back set, right side swing into the net by Broxius. Makes it 11-8. Over on court 2, it's 1-1. Third point underway. Lily Dare to Brooke Miller from Lennox, who lands down a kill from the right side. I just love to be able to say stuff like Tri-Center to Lennox to Sydney.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a bunch of...
Yeah, that's fun.
Here's a left side swing for Smith again. Wow.
Ooh.
Another monster swing.
That's some serious torque on that ball by Smith, taking that ball down the line.
We will be announcing a MVP later in an all-tournament team. I don't know. She might be the front runner right now. 12-8. Coach Montgomery's team on top of Coach Bonnie Clinch's team. Here's the serve. Again, they're not doing very well with the first pass, and it's that aggressive serving. Smith again. This time she puts it into the tape, and it's 12-9.
Yeah, the saliva was dripping in her mouth after that last one. She wanted that one bad.
Over on the other court, Coach Eichenberry's team has taken a 3-2 advantage after some miscommunication from Coach Wetzel's squad. Here's Cassidy Cron to serve. Daffer digs. Up they go. Smith again. Oh, my gosh. She almost took on Phil Kudrin's head with another kill. And it's 13-9. Phil Kudrin saw his life flash before his eyes. Not the first time, though.
Now, Phil's not as quick as he used to be.
No,
you know, he's slowed down a step or two through the years. He's excellent official.
Yes, he is. Jaden Daffer, another ace from Coach Montgomery's team, makes it 14-9. And they're starting to put a little space between them. 3-3 over here. Taylor Wiedemeyer and company. And now a timeout. So a timeout on the floor. Let's go back to Angie Montgomery's huddle.
I feel like we're finally getting our timing together, setters and hitters, which has got to be really hard for you guys. So great job. You're doing it. We've had some really good connections, the middle and the right side and the outside. So let's get some good connections going on the right side too. Okay. Keep moving it around and they really are. I can really feel their power. Can you guys? Let's do it for KMAland.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we love it. KMAland. And to hear that from a Red Oak person, I love that even more. 14-9 the score. As Coach Montgomery's team has put a little space, as I said, it's now 6-3 on the other court, and that's Coach Eikenberry's team out to an early lead. I'd say impressive-wise in the pool play, those are the two teams I would have picked. They went 2-0. I mean, both went 2-0, so it's not too hard to say that, but now a serve in the net, and it makes it 14-10. Brielle Smith is she's serving aces and slamming kills and cracking jokes on KMA.
Yes, she is.
Bailey White back to serve it, and she serves it over at Smith, sends it ahead. Back set right side. Now two-hand push down the line. Diving play by White. Olivia Mason with a bump, and now a free ball sent over by Cron. Here's Buxton just over the net. Back over they go. Peterson. Back set Taylor puts it down from Haley Thomas.
That was a nice swing down the line there by Thomas.
Over on the other end, it is 6-5. So back with two in a row is Coach Wetzel's team. And in the middle, nice little swing there. Battle at the net. It's down from Lily Dare to tie things up. 15-10 back on court one. Bump set Weiss. Mason. Off of a block, sent ahead by Brielle Smith. Thomas, left side, Buxton swings. That's a nice dig by Cron. Tipped over by Mason. Daffer's there. Push back over by Haley Thomas. Sent ahead by Carlson. Weiss, left side swinging McDonald. That's done by Brielle Smith. Scrambling a little bit on this side. They get over a free ball. Of course they do. Cron, Weiss, back set, Mason. Smith with another dig. Pushed over by Haley Thomas. Bernison sends it ahead. Here's Weiss. McDonald again. This time it's a kill off of a block. What a point.
Yeah, that was a nice swing. Really good volley on both teams.
And when you get a good volley going, you know, it's not only the rhythm of the teams, it's also the rhythm of the broadcasters,
There
too.
you go, yeah.
15-11 the score. Coach Montgomery's team on top. Coach Clinch's squad trying to make a run here, but can't have that. Into the net it goes. Makes it 16-11. Let's go ahead, Steve. What your line about serving into the net?
Yeah, you don't do it.
The one time you told me, you said, I always wondered what would have happened if they had just served in, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Don't do it. Left side, Taylor Buxton swings, scrambling a little bit. Sent over by Clinch's team, pushed into the net by Broxius, and that makes it 16-12. I guess that had a little bit more of effect, what you said to me, than it did you saying it back when you said it about 8 years ago, probably.
Yeah.
16-12 the score here on court one. It's 8-8 on court two. Emma McDonald, she can change things around with that beautiful serve. But now Daffer. Oh, what a swing. Pancake save by, they did two pancakes in a row. They didn't get it over.
Yeah.
But Jaden Daffer gets the point.
Great effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Daffer goes up and looks like she's going to crunch it and hits a little half speeder down the line.
Well, Daffer has been a big story. Certainly Brielle Smith has been a big story. You know, Paige Hayes over on Coach Eikenberry's team was very, very good. Back set for Taylor to Broxius into a block back over. Good save. Pushed over Taylor. Weiss is there. Bump set Carlson. Can they get it over? They can. Free ball chance. Smith to Taylor. Going wide to Buxton again. She's been hitting it well, and she lands it in, and it's 18-12.
So I think that's one reason why Montgomery's team has done pretty well is they do the basics pretty well. They don't make a lot of – they make some mistakes, but I think they're a little more consistent than some of the other teams.
You know, it's a good, consistent – you know, have a girl like Jaden Daffer back there. There's another ace by Olivia Peterson. You know, Bailey White had a big game. I'm just looking at some stats from Game 3. Bailey White had 4 kills for Coach Clinch's team in their win there in set 3. 10-9 over there on the court 2. 19-12 on court 1. Coach Montgomery's team out on top here. Kara Weiss goes to Van Fossen. Ashley Van Fossen gets the kill. We honored her younger sister Macy as the sophomore of the year. I understand she is a absolute beast. We hope to have her playing here 2 years from now. Olivia Mason back to serve it. 19-13. Coach Clinch's squad needs a run. Daffer Taylor. Williams left side. Into a block and down on the Montgomery side. Nice block there. I think it was White and Van Fossen with the kill, or the block.
Yeah, they sealed the block really well at the net, and that's why the ball ended up on the other side.
19-14. Coach Clinch's team down and serving. Smith overpass, joust to the net, trying to save it. It's going to land down. It's going to be 19-15. So here come the Clinches, if that's all right to call them that. What do you think? Ryan, you good with that? All right. Thumbs up. 19-15. Here's Olivia Mason with a serve, and it's deep. Man, they've had couple of runs that have ended on service errors.
Yeah, and that's something like this. Good, consistent serving will really pay dividends.
Now, Coach Eikenberry's team is taking a little bit of an edge here at 13-9 now on the other court. Here's Bailey White coming through with a kill. She had that great game 3. She gets a kill there to make it 20-16. So I think this is a huge point. Get within 3 or get down by 5, and the clock is ticking.
Yeah.
Lexi Burnison. Serving in would be good, and they do. Brock's just a little bit tight, and there's an ace for Lexi Burnison, so it's 20-17.
Yeah, ball was passed right at the net, and not much you can do with it.
And as big as that last point was, this one's bigger.
Yeah.
So they get bigger as the game goes on.
There you go.
Here's a serve by Burnison again. Push forward by Buxton. Taylor's going back set. Brock's with a swing, and she puts it down. Big swing there.
That was a big swing. Brock just put that ball right down the middle between two defenders. Gives Montgomery a good chance to stick a couple points on here.
21-17, 4-point advantage here, and 14-10, 4-point advantage on court 2 for Coach Eikenberry's team. And now a swing, or a serve. Kara Weiss goes to White with a tip. Diving play by Daffer. Oh, actually, we're going to replay because the ball came onto the floor. Just saw a beautiful setup. Lily Dare to Brooklyn Hunt. And they got the point against their old coach there, Coach Eikenberry, on court 2. I think Coach Eikenberry's giving him some stuff. Here's Haley Thomas with a serve. Carlson with a dig. Bump set. Weiss. Phillips. Big swing and a kill. Huge point there for Sophie Phillips.
That was a nice swing by Phillips. Went down the line as well.
21-18. The score and the lead for Coach Montgomery's team. Cassidy Cron serves. East Mills stand out libero. Thomas back set for Daffer, and she lands it in. They're looking for her now, aren't they? So let's get it to Jaden Daffer.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, she's just got that eye-hand coordination where she stuck that ball right where she wanted it.
22-18, and it's going to be an ace for, was it Jaden Daffer who served?
Yeah,
yes, 23-18. So I would say Jaden's making a run at Brielle Smith's MVP crown that we handed out already. Good swing here on the court 2 for a kill, and we're into another timeout. And let's hear from Brielle Smith.
I said he wants to hear from Brielle Smith.
Again.
Derek, what's up?
Well, just watching volleyball.
Hey, push 2 right here, okay? Give me something short. Short.
Got it.
Short, right? Okay, all right, let's go. Let's get a block. Let's give our listeners a big block right here, too. Derek on 3.
1, 2, 3, Derek!
Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Man, that is that team is trying to earn some favor, aren't they?
You bet.
23-18 the score in that one. Now 18-13. Coach Eikenberry's team has opened things up a bit. And what do we got? They call it in, so it's now 19-13. I think it was in. 23-18, Coach Montgomery's team with the advantage and with a serve here on court 1, trying to get into the championship. Let's go to Trevor Mader, see if he can work his way into Lindsey Wetzel's timeout huddle. Right now, we go to Trevor Mader's microphone.
Shoulders tell you. Her shoulders tell you she's coming over with it the minute they start coming towards the net. Okay, so block, go up. Okay, defense, go down and move forward. Most of the time it's short, especially when it's a tight ball. The only time she's going to push it deep is when she's off the net. Okay, she can't get that push deep tight at the net. Okay.
All right, we're going to go ahead and let that go. It's 24-18 here in court 1, so match point. Served by Daffer Cron digs it out. Back set White and through a block. Daffer's there, pops it up. Now a set. Thomas to Smith for the win. It's in. Big win and a big set and a big match for Brielle Smith. 25-18. Coach Montgomery's team is on to the championship round. And now we turn our attention over to court 2, 19-13. Who will join her? Coach Eikenberry's team is ahead. Kate Weiss's serve is into the net. It's 19-14. We haven't seen a good comeback yet here today. So maybe Coach Wetzel's team will acquiesce.
There you go.
Here's the serve. Weiss digs it out. Taylor Wiedemeyer goes to Paige Hayes. Great connection here today between those two. And now McClintock swings back row. Munsinger digs it up. Bump set Wiedemeyer to Paige Hayes again. McClintock digs. Here's Carter Crispin off of a block, and it's down. Brian, you ever heard that word, acquiesce? Okay, good. Just wanted to check. I'm working out all of my Brent, what's going on?
I was supposed to tell you that Brielle wants to interview you when the series is over tonight.
Oh, okay.
She wants to interview you on the radio.
That'd be perfect. Make it happen. I'm right up here. All right, 19-15 here on court 2. Carter Crispin, another big swing. What a diving play by Munsinger. And then, everybody all right? Because Wiedemeyer backed into the chair, nearly knocked old Jennifer Wick out and off the chair, and they ended up getting the point to make it 20-15. Looks like she's all right. Coach Dane Byerly would kill me if she was hurt. Girls basketball coach at Clarinda. 20-15, Paige Hayes to serve it here. And Gilpin, Stevenson, good swing right side, handled by Voss. Now a chance for Munsinger. Through a block, diving play, Crispin, tipped over, tipped back. Stevenson again. She'll set back to Crispin, who's been kind of red hot here. Voss is there again. Bump set by Wiedemeyer. Roll shot or free ball sent over, I should say. And now they're probably going to send another free ball back over. Roll shot goes wide. They tried to, and it's 21. Now 21-15. By the way, in that court 1, Brielle Smith, how about this? 4 kills, 10 digs, an ace.
Wow.
All in one set. Paige Hayes with a serve and an ace, and it's 22-15. So it looks like it might be the Eikenberry-Montgomery matchup.
Yeah, that should be a really good match if it happens.
Brooklyn Taylor had 6 assists. Haley Thomas had 4 assists. They're just working in rhythm there with that offense. Here's a middle swing from Brianna Klein. Good dig by Jessica Voss. Now Wiedemeyer going to Munsinger. Backs up, keeps it in. Good job by her. Stevenson, left side, Crispin through a block for a kill. It's 22-16.
Yeah, when you look at Eikenberry's team, and you got Munsinger and Hayes on the strong side, Wiedemeyer's a terrific setter.
Oh, yeah.
That's a pretty good little group over there.
Here's a serve. It's over. It's dug by Jessica Voss. Wiedemeyer to Weiss. Kate Weiss with a tip. Handled. Stevenson. And, wow, good job by Brooklyn Hunt to reach way back to get that. And now a tip by Munsinger. Diving play. It's down. And it lands on the Coach Wetzel's side. And it's 23-16. A 7-point advantage here. 2 points away. Here's a serve by Wiedemeyer into the net. And it's 23-17. Brian, the Chiefs are beating the Raiders 26-10. Did you not want to know about that? 23-17 the score. Here's the serve by Lily Dare. Munsinger digs. Wiedemeyer back set Kate Weiss. Good swing. Good dig by Gilpin. Dare back to Crispin into a block. It hangs on the net. And it is popped up and it's pushed over. Dare. Hunt. Paige Hayes sends it to Wiedemeyer, to Kate Weiss in the middle. And it's down through a block. And that'll be point 24. 7 match points here for Coach Eikenberry's team. Coach Eikenberry and Coach Montgomery have been talking smack since the beginning of, since they first found out they were going to be coaches in this thing. So it's all going to come down to those two, potentially, if they're able to get one of these 7 match points. Kate Weiss serves. It's over. It's dug by Brooklyn Hunt. Lily Dare sets it for Crispin. Pushed over. Dug out by Weiss. Back set. Here's Voss with a swing. How about that? The libero for Trainer. Now tapped over by Brooklyn Hunt. Nicely done by Weiss. Tipped back by Wiedemeyer. Lily Dare again. Back row set up for McClintock. And it's a kill for Cameron McClintock. Makes it 24-18. Now all Carter Crispin needs to do is serve 6 straight aces here.
There you go.
24-18. Here's the serve. Munsinger digs, bumps at Wiedemeyer, and into the net. Kate Weiss makes it 24-19. And it's going to be a timeout here at 24-19. Trevor Mader is right in the huddle there with Rachel Eikenberry.
Say to each other?
I think we're working really well together.
I agree.
We just need to keep pushing.
Right. So you know the score. You just need one side out, and then you made it to the championship. But the next ball right now is the most important thing of the day, right? Is there anything about this serve we need to talk about? Is it dropping? Is it long, deep?
It looks like it was floating a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to challenge you to move your feet so that you have a great platform. Good platform in Taylor. You said who's hitting right now? Who's up front? So clear. Get back to the 10-foot line.
And Jess. So I have those 3.
Okay. Be loud. Everybody call something so we freeze their blockers.
Okay.
And don't be afraid of the tip. Normally I don't say that, but they don't have it covered.
Okay, let's finish right
Finish.
here.
1, 2, 3. Finish.
All right, Eikenberry, gotta love listening to that. What did she say? Something about a tip?
Yeah, she's talking the fact that they don't cover the tip very well, she feels, so that would be possibly a good strategy here.
24-19, Munsinger, Wiedemeyer, back to Munsinger, and into the net. So 24-20, a little bit of a run here. That's 3 straight from Coach Wetzel's team.
Yeah, sometimes coaches just set up a play on a timeout like that.
Here's a serve. Munsinger's there again. Wiedemeyer, center dump play. They're ready for it. Now Hunt with a swing. She lands it in. Holy cow. 24-21.
I think what you really need to do is get the ball to Wiedemeyer, obviously, and then go outside and try to get a good swing.
Anything but a service there. I never want that to end. I never want a set or a match to end on a service there. Here's a serve. It's in. Paige Hayes digs it out. Here's Taylor Wiedemeyer. Back set for Munsinger for the win. She's got it. As Stuart Dusenberry got cracked.
Stu took one for the team there.
He did. 25-21. Coach Eikenberry's team, the defending champion, back into the final. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll be right back on KMA-FM.
When it's time for competition, stop by the place where no other store can compete. Visit Howard Clothing and Sporting Goods in downtown Shenandoah. We clothe the athletes, the coaches, and the fans alike with top brands like Under Armour and the best in high school and college apparel. Plus, we are your local source for all sporting goods, awards, sports protection, and more. Don't compete without looking and feeling the part with help from Howard Clothing and Sporting Goods, downtown Shenandoah.
Mom, I got the job. I got the job.
That's fantastic. Is it more money?
It's a lot more money.
Oh, you deserve it for working so hard at the community college.
I'm not done yet. I'm going to get my bachelor's degree.
Wow, where?
Peru State College. They offer degrees completely online. They didn't hassle me about what courses transferred, and they offer in-state tuition to everyone.
Do you think I could go too?
Of course. Just visit Peru State College at peru.edu.
Okay, we have
a quick look through the downtown, and it's easy to see that good things are happening in Malvern. Malvern Bank takes great pride in their small town and the customers that keep it thriving. But you don't have to be from Malvern to bank with people that make you feel right at home. Thanks to mobile banking, they make it easy to do all your banking from anywhere. And with state-of-the-art innovation throughout, this small-town bank can offer big bank products and services. Learn more at malvernbank.com. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
All right, let's get into these final overall awards here. We're going to introduce you and recognize our KMAland Elite overall team. That's 8 girls in our overall KMAland Elite. And we're going to go ahead and start with one of the standouts here throughout tonight. From Sydney, Jaden Daffer. Another member of our KMAland Elite team. From Lewis Central, Megan Whitty. We lost her. From Kemper Catholic, 3 girls. Macy Overmole, Amy Adams, and Kara Peter. Also from Abraham Lincoln, Elena Bonet. Another member of our elite team from Sydney is Cameron McClintock. And the final member of our KMAland elite team, Allie Petrie. And we also have our overall KMAland awards. These girls will receive plaques. First of all, we have our KMAland Defensive Player of the Year. She's standing there right now. From Sydney, Jaden Daffer. Our KMAland Offensive Player of the Year from Lewis Central, Megan Whitty. Our KMAland Setter of the Year is Macy Overmole from Kemper. And finally, our KMAland Coach of the Year from St. Albert, Angie Lance. And congratulations to everybody there. As we get ready for the championship, again, Coach Montgomery against Coach Eichenberry, consolation, Coach Peterson against Coach Drubengay.
I've wanted to be a nurse as long as I can remember.
For me, it's a second career choice. I didn't want to work a low-paying job all my life.
I'm taking nursing classes at Iowa Western. It's an excellent program and easier to get started than you think.
Find out how you can study in one of the best nursing programs in the region at Iowa Western Community College, Clarinda Center. Iowa Western Community College's nursing program offers the beginning of your future. Call them today or find out more by going to iwcc.edu.
For tonight, expecting mostly cloudy conditions with some lingering snow, especially early on. We'll drop back to a low temperature near 24 degrees. Wind still breezy from the northwest at 10 to 20. For the day on Monday, just holding on to cloud cover there with upper 20s for highs. Tuesday, partial sunshine, high of 26 degrees. And looking ahead to your Wednesday, a good deal of sunshine in store. We're back in the lower 30s. I'm weatherology meteorologist Michael Caro on KMA. Right now, it's 29.
All right, welcome back on KMA FM Clarinda Shenandoah, live at KMAland.com and on Facebook as well. Thanks a lot for tuning in here today. It's been a lot of fun. It's going to come down to, well, two final matches here. One of them for the championship. Rachel Eichenberry's team taking on Angie Montgomery. Coach Eichenberry won the championship last year. She lost her two hitters that she drafted, and now here she is with 6 players back in the championship.
Yeah, and she drafted some pretty good hitters there, and then of course she's very, very familiar with Taylor Wiedemeyer as a setter, who played for Clarinda but had been at Tri-Center at one time. So used some real smarts there and got a good team. So it should be a lot of fun watching Montgomery go against Eichenberry.
Meanwhile, it is consolation underway. Coach Peterson's team taking on Coach Drubengay for 5th place. They are underway. And Coach Montgomery and Coach Eichenberry about ready to go. I understand some of the weather is not great right now outside, so we're trying to hurry it along. Taylor Wiedemeyer with a serve, and a nice job. Good job by Brockshus. Gets it to Taylor, to Smith, who's been red hot. Nicely dug by Munsinger. Bump set Wiedemeyer, off to Munsinger. Dug by Smith. Brooklyn Taylor, back to Smith. Two-hand push over. Dug and pushed forward by Kate Weiss, and a two-hand push over by Wiedemeyer. And now nobody goes to the second touch, and it lands down. And striking first is Coach Eichenberry's team.
Yeah, best hitters on the whole floor in this match, so this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, we got Paige Hay. We got 3 Glenwood girls, all 3 Glenwood girls in this match. Clarinda's Taylor Wiedemeyer. Certainly here's her serve. And Brockshus gets it to Taylor, to Smith, into the net. So Taylor's not actually a setter, but she's been setting here for Coach Montgomery today. I think Connor Sudman was kind of drafted with the thought that she would possibly do some setting, but she's not here able to make it. So adjustments.
Right.
2-0 the score. Coach Eichenberry's team on top, and Taylor Wiedemeyer serving. Wiedemeyer ready. Here's the serve. Brockshus digs. Taylor. Madison Williams, nice swing. Beautifully dug by Paige Hayes. Munsinger swings. Cross court, hits it wide, and it's 2-1.
That time, Munsinger trying to go cross court, but just turned her shoulders a little bit too much.
2-1 the score here in the championship of our KMAland All-Star Volleyball Series. Haley Thomas serving. up and over and in. Jessica Voss digs, bump and saved by Wiedemeyer, pushed over Kate Weiss. Jaden Daffer, Thomas, backside Brooklyn Taylor, nicely done, and she lands it in.
Yeah, Brooklyn Taylor, nice swing on that right side, took it down the line.
So 2 one way, 2 the other, and we're tied at 2 apiece. Haley Thomas ready. Here's her serve, over and in. Hayes, over pass. Madison Williams eats it up for her second kill in 3 chances.
Yeah. Ball up above the net, lofted, and she just took care of it.
We're on the consolation side. It's now 4-2. Coach Drumagay's team on top. As Mackenzie Pryor from East Union gets a kill. Back to court 1, served by Haley Thomas. Paige Hayes puts it ahead to Wiedemeyer, and then free balled over. Smith. Here's Haley Thomas, pushed over the net and down from Taylor Buxton. Man, you look at the teams that are doing well, they're getting contributions everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
a lot more balance that way.
Yep. Haley Thomas ready to go and serve it here again for Southwest Valley. And she missed most of the year with a torn ACL, but she's here playing today. Paige Hayes, good save by Wiedemeyer, who sets it nicely for Munsinger. Now left side. Smith with another chance, this time in the net. Makes it 4-3.
Yeah, it's just a little off on the timing there. I think just a little bit late.
4-3 the score. Weiss set to serve. And she serves up and over and down for an ace. Kate Weiss, nice serve.
Yeah, that was a nice serve. Top spin serve.
So we've gone 2-2, 2-2, 4-4 the score. And Weiss ready to serve it again. Buxton overpassed. Paige Hayes there. Wiedemeyer back to Munsinger. It's deep. Or is there a touch? There was a touch. Touch called out by Jennifer Lewis, and it's 5-4. I think there was.
Yeah, Munsinger's been a pretty good hitter. Both she and Hayes have really done most of the yeoman's work over there for Eikenberry.
Weiss ready to go and serve it again for AHSTW, or for Coach Eikenberry. Nice little serving run here, up 5-4. It's over and it's down and it's in, and it's an ace, and it's 6-4.
Yeah, exactly what you want to do on the serve is serve between people. It makes a move, plus you cause some decision errors as well.
Here's a serve by Weiss again. Buxton puts it right on Thomas, who goes to Smith. Big swing and a kill, and nearly knocked off the shoes of Coach Eikenberry.
Yeah, Smith that time went up, and as she turned her hips as she swung and hit the ball and hit that far right back corner.
6-5, Coach Eikenberry's team on top. Here's the serve by Madison Williams. Hayes overpass. There's Olivia Peterson. She taps it down for the kill.
Peterson did something really smart there. Instead of pushing forward, she pushed at an angle. That's a really tough ball to defend.
6-6 the score. Again, back and forth here. Madison Williams will serve. Munsinger, Wiedemeyer. This is Kate Weiss through a block, and it lands down. Kate Weiss has had a really good day there for Coach Eikenberry.
Yeah, she's hit that ball out of the middle really well, and you couple that with Munsinger and Hayes. That's a pretty good combination.
Munsinger to serve it now. 7-6, Coach Eikenberry's team on top. Here's the serve. Buxton digs it out. Back set, Thomas to Smith. Slam dunk kill. Holy cow.
That's a little quick one on the backside, and Smith just ate that ball alive. Nice set.
Makes it now 7-7. That was beautifully timed as well. They're starting to get that timing down. Here's the serve by Brielle Smith. Back to the service line where she's been really, really effective today. Taylor Wiedemeyer to Paige Hayes. Paige trying to answer back her teammate, Brielle Smith, and she gets it down to make it 8-7.
Yep, pretty competitive match here, just like we thought it would be.
8-7, Coach Eikenberry's team on top. Here's the serve, and it's going wide. Makes it 8-8. Both games are actually 8-8. 8-8 consolation, 8-8 championship. Here's a serve by Brooklyn Taylor. Voss digs. Up goes Wiedemeyer. Tips it down for a kill. Nicely done.
We were at a timeout over here. Wiedemeyer had a great power tip over on this side. in that previous match.
Yeah, she's really turned into a offensive threat, not just a setter. Here's a serve by Weiss. Nicely dug up there. Tip over by Brooklyn Taylor. Saved by Hayes. She'll go up and push it with her two hands and land it down with some power. And it's 10-8. Coach Eikenberry's team on top. Kate Weiss back to serve. Good serve. Buxton, Broxius, out of system, pushed over by Taylor. Nearly landed down. Good save by Wiedemeyer, who's always alert. Free ball over by Hayes. Smith, Brooklyn Taylor sets to Buxton left side. Off of a block for a kill. It's 10-9. Nice. This is about as much as we could ask for.
Yeah.
Championship.
Definitely. And, Buxton that time, again, hitting left-handed on that right side. That's not easy to do. She's done a great job all day with that.
10-9 the score. Coach Eikenberry's team on top here in the championship round. Here's a serve by Daffer. And, wow, what a save off the net by Wiedemeyer. They get it over on a third touch. Brooklyn Taylor, Madison Williams tips. Another great save by Wiedemeyer. Diving attempt by Munsinger. It lands down. Point Montgomery. It's 10-10.
This could go past 25.
It has been tied at like every stop, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 actually. Here's Daffer for the serve. And it's an ace for Jaden Daffer. It's 11-10.
Yeah, really, if you're Montgomery, we really wanted to see Daffer go out there and run about 3 or 4 points here at serve.
11-10. Coach Montgomery's team on top. Here's a serve by Daffer. It's over. It's dug by Voss. Wiedemeyer. Weiss, left side swinging. Block back over. Munsinger. Wiedemeyer. Free ball. Jaden Daffer. Brooklyn Taylor. Broxius right down the line. Munsinger saves. Puts it right to Wiedemeyer. Now to Hayes left side. Oh, good dig by Brielle Smith. Now Daffer to Buxton. Tough swing left side. Pushed ahead by Munsinger. Weiss pushed over by Hayes. Saved by Daffer. Brooklyn Taylor tracking. Back to Daffer. Daffer with a floater. Diving serve. A little on the knees save. Here's Hayes with a swing. It's deep. What a point.
Yeah. Part of the reason why Daffer is a good defensive player is she anticipates really well. She reads the hitter as they go up, and she's there at that spot way early.
12-10. Here's a serve by Daffer. Hayes gets it to Wiedemeyer. Weiss will swing. Oh, what a save by Daffer. Goes over to the other side. Pushed over by Wiedemeyer, who found the opening that Daffer left.
Yeah.
What a play.
Wiedemeyer was really smart, though. She just sensed that left back corner was wide open and took it right to there.
12-11. And here's the serve by Paige Hayes into the net. Hadn't seen one of those yet, and it makes it a 13-11 Montgomery lead.
Yeah, if Montgomery can run a couple points there, that could be a pretty tough lead.
Here's a serve. It's over, and it is in. Wiedemeyer. Weiss had to block back. Now Weiss is setting for Munsinger in the net. Now 14-11. Biggest lead of the set. And a timeout for Coach Eikenberry. We're going to go into that Montgomery huddle again. What do they have in store for us this time?
Got to watch her. If we can get a pass right in system, like quick stuff, especially on the right side, from the middle, okay, and cut the ball. Cut it away, cut it back to the 5 on that side over there, okay? Yeah, I think that's a good game.
Sounds good to me.
We just got to pass the ball. Pass the ball and trust your hitters, right? And keep that block up, right?
Yeah,
let's go.
What are we going to do? Marbles still?
Yeah.
Montgomery? Wait, let's go Montgomery. Okay.
Montgomery on 3! 1, 2, 3, Montgomery!
All right, gotta love it. Thanks, Brent. Appreciate that. Thanks, Angie and Brielle and Jaden. It's been a fun team to visit. This is like if there was like a team to get behind, which we're totally objective here. I don't know. Anybody who's listening at home, I'm saying, like, which team am I going to cheer for? Well, it's the one that's pretty funny. And having a good time, no doubt about it. And hopefully they all are. Taylor Buxton is going to serve here at 14-11. Coach Montgomery's team is up. And she lands in an ace. Huge point.
Yeah, that is a huge point because I think she's run 3 now, I believe.
And Trevor, what can you tell us now?
between Coach Jody Druvengay's team and Coach Mallory Peterson's team. Jody Druvengay's team leads 20-13 here in this consolation.
All right, so that one trending towards an end. Service there by Buxton after the ace makes it 15-12. We're going to have an all-tournament team and all-tournament, the tournament MVP, and our the trophy is going to be given out as well. A big trophy. Here's Smith again. Oh, my gosh. Brielle Smith with another kill. And it was a dangerous kill, too. It was dangerous.
Yeah, I think Montgomery's team's been pretty consistent here. Plus, they're going for a Miss Congeniality of the whole tournament here, I believe.
What's
Montgomery's?
Oh yeah, like the nice group. Yeah, they've got that one. I think. Paige Hayes, Wiedemeyer back to Paige from the back row in the net. So now 17-12. Coach Montgomery's team starting to sprint towards that 25 marker.
Yeah, and Eikenberry, if they're going to get in there, so they're going to have a run.
Here's a serve, and it's an ace for Haley Thomas. They have been so good at the service line tonight, and it's 18-12.
Yeah. Another timeout by Eikenberry.
All right, timeout, Coach Eikenberry. And we'll go ahead and just continue to talk. We don't have a Brent's checking on something for me right now. I appreciate that. 18-12, the score here. 22-14 in consolation play. Trevor, could you get? Oh, he's running. He's running away. Trevor's running away. 22-14 in the consolation game. Here's a serve by Victoria Stanfield. Kirsten Klomhaus with a dig, and now a push over by Kirsten. That's dug out nicely. Back set and a swing and a good dig by Coach Druvengay's side. Free ball sent over. Stanfield, Johnson, middle to Christians, blocked and down on Coach Peterson's side. It's now 23-14. And, you look at Coach Peterson. She had 25-20, 25-20 were losses in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a serve by Haley Thomas. Just rolls it over. Good job by Munsinger to get it up. Back set. Wiedemeyer to Weiss. Dug by Taylor. Thomas. Left hand. Smith. Wiedemeyer. Voss. Gets it over. And it's down. Jessica Voss. Makes it 18-13.
She's done pretty well up in that front row, having not played there for maybe junior high or whenever it was. But
yeah, if ever, right?
She really shines in the back row, though.
Yeah, she does. Kate Weiss ready to serve. It is match point over on the other court, 24-15, and there's an ace for Kate Weiss. As we turn to the other court here, consolation about to finish up. Alicia Johnson pushes it over. Brianna Ross is there. Bump set McKenna Russell. Left side swing, Lexi Hare. Gets through a block, and now a chance back row swinging is Maggie Wettengill. Back to the championship. Haley Thomas. Taylor with a roll shot. Good diving save. Wiedemeyer to Munsinger. Daffer digs it out. That rally is still going on in the consolation game. Now Smith puts it into the net, and Hare puts it down the line for the win. 25-15. Coach Druvengay's team takes fifth place and finishes out with a victory. 18-15, back within 3 is Coach Eikenberry's team. Thought they're going to run away with it, but here's a big point here. Daffer, Thomas, back set, Williams, and it's deep, and it's 18-16. Back within 2, Coach Eikenberry's team, making a little bit of a run.
Yeah, they're making the run they needed to.
18-16 the score. Here's a serve for Weiss. And, might have gone deep. Rattles around in the rafters. Can they get it over? Oh, what a play by Buxton to get it over. Hayes, Wiedemeyer, and now Munsinger down the line. Good save by Buxton. Thomas in the middle to Williams with a tip. Saved by Weiss. And Wiedemeyer was very tight. She couldn't quite keep it off the net. And it's now 19-16.
That was a tough ball.
And so Madison Williams will serve at 19-16. Williams ready to go. Here's the serve. It's up. It is over. It is in. It is nearly down. Good save by Wiedemeyer. Third touch is over. Smith to Thomas to Peterson into a block. Nicely done by Weiss. And down on the Montgomery side. Back within 2, 19-17.
Now, Eikenberry got a run like they needed to. And if they can get, obviously, a 2-point run, they'll tie it up here. Here's
Munsinger to serve it. She serves over and in. Buxton Back set. Here's Smith again. This time in the net. It's 19-18. Back within one. They had a good setup there for Smith, though.
Yeah.
Another serve coming up. It's over, and it's dug by Daffer. Now in the middle, Brooklyn Taylor with a chance. Dug by Wiedemeyer. Bump set. Voss goes to Hayes, and it's tied. Paige Hayes has tied it up.
Yeah, they went to where they needed to. You got Voss over on that right side. She doesn't hit much, so they went to Hayes, and she put it away.
Another timeout on the floor. Brent Barnett is in the huddle with Rachel Eichenberry.
Take a deep breath, right? Sometimes when it gets tight, your heart rate goes fast. The trick is take a deep breath. It slows your heart rate down, gets oxygen to your muscles. You guys are on it. They feel all the pressure right now, right? Statistically, they got the hitters, they have everything, but they don't have your heart. Okay? So you're gonna play for each other right now because you're playing your best ball right now. 19-19. We go to 25. It's a race of, what is that, 6 points? It's a race of 6 points. Your senior year with your buddies, your new friends. Can you do it? Yeah. All right, team. 1, 2, 3, team.
Wow. Gotta love hearing from Coach Rachel Eichenberry.
There's a little psychological coaching going on there.
Well, you know what her job is?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I do.
Psychologist. Yeah, she does a good job. 19-19. Mariah Munsinger to serve. And it's up. It is over. It is. Oh, what a save by Daffer to get it over. Wiedemeyer going to Hayes. Another save by Buxton off the rafters. Thomas, roll shot, Buxton. A really good shot there. Here's Hayes, left side again. Another save by Buxton.
Wow.
Thomas, Smith for a swing. And a scramble. Munsinger pops it up. Free ball set over. Could be a good chance here. Diving play by Daffer. Thomas, Smith left hands it into the antenna. And Coach Eichenberry's team takes the lead.
Well, Montgomery's team, they dug some shots from Hayes.
Didn't
there
they?
were two that were hit tough.
Wow. Impressive. 20-19. Now Eichenberry's team has taken the lead. It was 18-13 at one point. This is a 7-1 run. Here's a serve by Munsinger. Daffer's there. Now in the middle, pushed over by Taylor. Back row would have been out. But they'll play on. Voss, Daffer, Thomas, Peterson with a tip. Good save by Weiss. Jousted the net. Tipped down by Smith. We're tied at 20.
Yeah, these are a couple of teams that's got a lot of competitors. This isn't being nice or fun or friendly. This is going after the gold here.
In the short history of the KMAland All-Star Volleyball Series, this might be the best match we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And Brooklyn Taylor, Brielle Smith serving. A little floater there, over. Saved by Munsinger. Back to Hayes with a tip. Thomas was ready for it. Bump set. Taylor goes to Buxton with a swing. Cross court. Good save, Munsinger. Weiss goes to Hayes with a two-hand push. Daffer. Thomas going to set something up here. Back to Taylor. Right side. It's off a block and it's down. And it's 21-20, Coach Montgomery's team. And they're giving full-fledged fist pumps after these points.
Yep.
You got to love to see it. We will announce the all-tournament team, the MVP, and the unveiling and presentation of the trophy in just a bit. 21-20. Coach Montgomery to Brielle Smith with a serve. Dug by Voss. Roll shot, or actually free ball sent over. Good save by Brielle Smith just to get it up, and now they do get it over. They are very scrappy. Wiedemeyer in the middle to Weiss with a swing. It's blocked by Peterson, or didn't even get over. It didn't. 4 touches. It's 22-20.
Yeah, pretty critical point right here for Coach Eichenberry's team.
And Smith continuing to serve here. She hasn't gone with a laser. She's been just making sure it gets over, which is smart. Here comes the laser, though. Nope. Hayes, Wiedemeyer, back to Paige Hayes. She has had a lot of chances. Good save by Smith, and a free ball sent over by Buxton. And now Wiedemeyer will two-hand it across, and it's down. Wiedemeyer found the opening. It's 22-21.
Yeah, every so often she just goes with that little setter dump. It's actually not a dump as much as it is a push to a corner.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. 22-21, back within one is Coach Eichenberry's team. Jessica Voss serves in. Brielle Smith, Haley Thomas, good setup for Peterson. Big swing and a kill for Olivia Peterson.
That's a tough swing out of that middle.
23-21. You kind of get lost a little bit with, Brielle Smith flying all over and hitting stuff with Jaden Daffer. And then, you bring in a 6-foot middle and Olivia Peterson.
Yeah. Brooklyn
Taylor serves over and in. Munsinger, Wiedemeyer going back to Hayes, left side. It's blocked, but it's wide. It is 23-22.
Now, big block was up, but they weren't able to angle the hand, so it was blocked into the court. So off the block and point for Eikenberry.
23-22. Coach Montgomery's team with the lead. Here's the serve. It's over. And a missed touch, and it's going to land down. And we're tied at 23.
Yeah, served right at Daffer. She went with the overhead. It was a tough ball overhead and went backwards. Now timeout for Montgomery.
Timeouts, Coach Montgomery. We're going back into the Eikenberry huddle here during this 23 all timeout.
Changed since we chatted last, okay? So now, instead of a game of 6, we got who's got the guts to get the last 2 points. A lot of teams in this situation tend to tip, but I'm going to challenge us to swing away, okay? I'm glad you're serving. You've got a great serve. Let's serve zone 6 or 1. But no matter what happens, you're going to play all-out effort right now, okay? We're going to get you a ball, and we're going to go down swinging and diving after every ball. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
You want to finish? Yeah. Okay, we got to get 2 in a row. Okay. Woo! Team, 1, 2, 3. Team.
All right, Rachel Eikenberry, good huddle again, and a race to 2.
There you go.
23 all. Kate Weiss continuing to serve very well, and Coach Eikenberry said, I'm glad you're serving.
Yeah, she told her to serve either right back or middle back. She served middle back.
Okay, they are scrambling after it. Oh, good job by Peterson to get it over. Tied at 23 here. Wiedemeyer, middle to Weiss, and she hits it wide or taps it wide. And I'm sorry, it was Brittany Beebe who's been serving. I apologize for that. Brittany Beebe from Griswold has been the server. Weiss right there tips it wide, and it is match point, 24-23. Jaden Daffer is serving, and it is up. And it is over, and it is in. Munsinger, Wiedemeyer. Here's Hayes, right side, 2-hand tip. Smith is there. Taylor, left side, Buxton for the win. It's in! And Coach Montgomery's team wins it 25-23. What a match. What a set. And what a win for Coach Montgomery's squad. Congratulations to Coach Angie Montgomery's team on a 25-23 win. There's the unveiling, the presentation of the trophy. We're going to announce all tournament team and all tournament MVP in just a bit. Stay tuned.
Mom, I got the job.
That's fantastic. Is it more money?
It's a lot more money.
Oh, you deserve it for working so hard at the community college.
I'm not done yet. I'm going to get my bachelor's degree.
Wow, where?
Peru State College. They offer degrees completely online. They didn't hassle me about what courses transferred, and they offer in-state tuition to everyone.
Do you think I could go too?
Of course. Just visit Peru State College at peru.edu.
All right, welcome back here on KMA-FM, Clarinda Shenandoah, and live at KMAland.com. We are going to go ahead and, well, first let's go ahead and, let's go. You want to get an interview, or let's do the tournament first? We're going to go ahead and do all tournament team and MVP. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do all tournament team and the MVP of the second annual KMAland All-Star Volleyball Series. 6 medals for all tournament team, and then our MVP as well. We're going to go ahead and start with a member of Team Peterson, Coach Mallory Peterson, member of our all-tournament team. First member is Cam's Madison Gettler. I don't know if she's still here, but Madison Gettler is going to be an all-tournament team member. Also, from Team Clinch, from St. Albert, Bailey White. And she's not here either. I understand the weather is frightful. By the way, I do want to let you know that, Coach, that it is a little slick out there. Mr. Jeff Beeson did put down some ice melt, but just watch your step. Okay, and now the final four members of our all-tournament team are all here. First of all, from Coach Eikenberry's team, Taylor Wiedemeyer. Also from Coach Eikenberry's squad, Paige Hayes. Another all-tournament team member from Coach Montgomery's team, Jaden Daffer. And the tournament MVP from Coach Angie Montgomery's team, Brielle Smith. Congratulations. That was a lot of fun. That match, in the short history of our 2 years here doing this, that was the best match we've seen, best set we've seen, 25-23, Coach Montgomery's squad. Let's go ahead and send it on down to Brent Barnett. He is talking with our winning coach, Angie Montgomery.
We are here with our winning coach, Coach Montgomery. Coach, you got it done there down the stretch. Talk about that match. That was pretty intense there.
Yeah, it was really intense. You know, we just were feeling it. I don't know. I told these girls, like, I think I was the luckiest coach here because they had the most fun, I think, of any of the teams here, to be quite honest. I thought the last couple matches that we played, they really started to make good connections between our setters and hitters, and they just had fun. It's fun to play with people that you've never played with before. I mean, they were a little bit nervous, I think, at our first practice, or a practice today, like not a lot of talking, but they did a fabulous job. Really impressed.
Have to ask, what are you going to do with the trophy for a year?
Well, we were going to cut it up into little pieces and share it with all of us, but I have a feeling that's probably nope.
Yeah, we can't do that.
No on that. Gosh, I don't know. It's going to have to sit somewhere really special, but maybe we'll have to have it travel between all of our houses, right?
Okay, so you know this means you have to come back next year, right? And
Only
defend
if I can bring my assistant coach. So if I can bring Dana with me and these guys, if they come back out of retirement for one more year. Yeah, of course. This was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun getting to play with some of these guys that I've coached against and kind of gotten to know their personalities, which is kind of fun. So they made it fun.
Hey, congrats, okay?
Thank you. Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
Derek, back to you.
All right, Brent, thanks a lot. We also, you want to try to grab our MVP down there? You grab our MVP, Brielle Smith, see if she'll talk. We're going to head back to Brent with our MVP, Brielle Smith.
Or is this mine?
Yeah, this is your interview right now. We're live.
Oh.
Yes, here with Brielle Smith. Okay,
Brielle. Hear his answer?
No, don't have the headphones. Hey.
Give her the headphones.
You want her to have headphones?
Give her the headphones.
Okay, just a second.
It's a little sweaty.
That's all right.
She's putting them on right now. Just a second. She wants to hear what Derek has to say.
All right.
You can tell him whatever you want.
Okay.
Brielle, you wanted to interview me. Is that the truth?
Yeah, I did.
Go ahead.
How does it feel to be the head of this KMA All-Star Series? How do you feel about that?
Well, I couldn't have done it without a lot of different people here that help us out. Couldn't have done it without all the players and, of course, the coaches and Mr. Beeson and all of Glenwood. So I just feel happy that we were able to put it on. I know Mother Nature tried to ruin everything, but I'm glad that we were able to get it done.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I got to think of one. One second.
How about me to you? Tell me about your performance today. You didn't play a lot of back row for Glenwood, but you were doing it today, and you were doing pretty well with it.
I love back row. Back row is one of my favorite things to do, I guess. I got to live my dream today. Play some outside, play some back row. I had a great team. We just all clicked really good. It was just a great time.
Yeah, you guys had so many fun huddles that we obviously were in on. Tell me about the characters, the personalities, yourself included, on that team.
We just have a great group of girls. We all have great personalities. They're all fun and outgoing. I just think we had a blast today. We just put it all together. Mm-hmm. We thought you would enjoy our little huddles.
We loved it. It was fantastic, and congratulations. Appreciate you coming.
Thanks.
All right, Brielle Smith, that is our MVP of the KMAland All-Star Volleyball Series. A lot of fun seeing her play today, Steve.
Yeah, she's got a lot of personality. I think she should go into journalism. She's going to be trying to get a job at KMA or something.
Hey, we would love to hire her. I need some help badly. I badly need some help. Now, any other thoughts on the overall finish to that thing?
Just a great day, and when you saw Eikenberry Montgomery's team, they were really the outstanding top two teams, and of course close match, but a lot of fun, and that's what it's all about.
No doubt about it. Steve, thanks a lot for being here. We appreciate it. Again, drive safely, folks, if you're listening and heading on out. Again, Coach Angie Montgomery's team victorious. They are the champions. They win at 25-23 over the defending champion, Coach Rachel Eikenberry. In order to win that trophy, you had to grip it from Coach Rachel Eikenberry, and Coach Montgomery was able to do it. We appreciate everybody who was able to come out. It was fun to celebrate volleyball from the area, from KMAland. Those that are seniors, those that are not seniors, and we hope and wish to do this again. But next time, Mother Nature, stay out of it. All right? For Steve Irvin, for everybody here, for Ryan Matheny, Brent Barnett, Trevor Mader, Jeff Beeson, Angie Montgomery, Brielle Smith, this is Derek Martin in Glenwood.